Yo, it's the shakedown. Break it, take it, make it loud. Gritty like the city where the Giants draw the crowd. Chopped up vocals, beats that pound. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around. Hardest show around. Black and red and brown. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around.
Hi, what's going on? Big
Yes,
Blue
sir.
Nation, sports fans all over the world. Welcome to, welcome to That's on Giants. Me and my boy Ghost Dog here, and
Yes,
shout out to
sir.
the crew, man. Shout out to the crew. They might come through, man. A lot of them is busy right now. They doing a lot
Life
of
is
things.
life.
Yeah, for sure. But shout out to the Shakedown crew, all in all as well. And let me just go ahead and give this to y'all though. The reunion show of the Shakedown will be this Saturday, so please join us as we come back to
The official,
you know what I'm saying, the official
official,
reunion show.
official.
You know what I'm
The other
saying?
day was just a teaser, the trailer, if you will. You know what I mean?
So y'all join us for that, man. But this right here is That's on Giants. And this
Giants.
is
Yes,
going to
sir.
be us giving the grades out of the free agents that we have picked up and bought in to the New York Football Giants. We're going to touch on some other topics as well, everything that's going on around the league. And then, you know what I mean? Hopefully, we'll leave y'all with some more education. If you didn't know, well, then you going to know.
Well, you don't know.
You know what I mean?
You know what
But
I'm saying? It's
what's
just how that
going on,
go.
Ghost Dog? Opening.
Oh man, what a day! What a day! A couple of other names signed on. You know what I mean?
It's
Patrick
official.
Ricard, as you mentioned. You know what I mean? That's just a big name that's going to help us out a lot in this
Guaranteed
run
it.
game. Yes, you did. You know what? And it's crazy because a lot of these names you guaranteed outside the limb, the bomb that hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hey, look, man, I'm liking what I'm seeing, and there's still a couple players over there that in the fillets, if not, what I mean, some others that they might be coming over here and join the Big Blue real soon. And I know how you feel about filet Laker, but hey,
A lot of
look,
people do. A lot of people. It started to his stink started to get around to Giants land now. They started to really, you know what I'm
that's
saying? They smell it now. They like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
oh,
whoa, not for
we,
Lele.
we,
Not for Lele.
not the fillets.
Not
But
for
yeah, man.
Lele.
What you thinking though? How you thinking? How you feeling about this free agency thus far, man? And is there anybody out there that you still got an eye on that you hoping for? You know what I'm saying? Maybe John Harbaugh is able to snag a couple other fish.
Um, yeah, as far as this free agency, it's great, man. It's amazing.
I'm
We
liking it.
get back to
It's dope.
Giants football. I mean, like I told y'all, we was going to Harbaugh's football is Giants football, and so we're gonna get back to what
That downhill.
what the
Yes, sir.
Giants is known for, our identity. Because the thing is, and that's what I feel like, people will sit there and say, well, what's our identity? Where did we go wrong? What type of team is this and all that? And this was all in these last few years, like maybe after COVID time, right? We sitting there questioning, like, what type of team is this? What is our
Right.
identity? We don't have an
Right.
identity, right?
Right.
And it
Right.
was because they going to this, you know what I mean? They trying to be innovative and trying to keep up with the Joneses and shit and switch it all up, bro. You know what I'm
The high
saying?
flying, the
Yeah, man.
circus
Like,
act, the
no,
yeah,
man.
man,
No, that's
gymnastics. Come on, bro. It's
Giants
not it.
football, bro.
Never was, man. Never
Let that be
was.
the greatest show on turf thing. You know what I'm saying? Let them do
Right.
that with the Rams in them and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We are a hard nosed football team, bro. And
Always
now we
has
back
been.
to that. And
Lunch pail,
we're gonna
blue
talk about
collar,
it. We're gonna talk about
emphasis on the blue. You know what I mean? With the big pause.
it. And
Yeah, bro.
as far as who else out there that I would like, cause to me, thinking about it now, I'm like, we can go to draft with this. And I'm gonna speak
Right,
on this real quick, right?
right,
Like all the moves that we done made, you know what I'm saying? For me, the positions that I'm looking to still go after, or I would say like that will help us, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
provide or fill a hole, right?
Right.
And
Pause.
to me, yeah, pause, right? But
That was crazy.
yeah,
Add depth, you know what I mean? Like, add some value to
no,
different
but
positions for sure. Yeah.
for me to be satisfied with the 53 and then all the extras and then I'm saying we'll see who makes the team from there. But for me to be satisfied, I need the running back, I need the wide
Mm.
receiver,
Mm-hmm.
a guard or two, you know what I'm saying? And I need maybe a defensive lineman, another line.
DT.
Yeah, defensive lineman, that's what I call him now because the things is all switching.
The edge is all edges. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
So when I
It
say
used
the
to be called
edge, most
defensive
times
ends.
I say pass rusher or or I say edge for
Right.
that position. But yeah, defensive lineman and linebacker, off ball linebacker, not the edge, none of that shit. We got enough of them motherfuckers, bro. We got a whole bunch of them shits. But
Right.
yeah, the another off ball inside linebacker. That's what we need. To me, I think we good at cornerback. I think we good at safety. You know what I'm saying? I think we
Mm.
good at tight end. I
Shout out
think
to
we good at
Adarius.
yes, sir. I think we good at tight end. I think we good at
We definitely good at
tackles.
tight end. We
You know what I
definitely good
mean? We
at tight
good
end.
at tackles.
Right.
And looks like we all right. We satisfied with the center. It look like we going with JMS. It looks like that's what's gonna happen here. But I think
Are
we're
we
fine
mad
with
with
that. I
that
just
though?
think that we need
Fine
the
with it.
running back, the wide receiver, which that's
Right.
one, two. You know what I'm saying? A guard or
And like
two.
you
So
said,
you may
we
be
need to
saying
get him
four.
and his help. He
You know
can't
what I'm saying?
be
Hold on,
left
hold on,
alone in the
hold
middle
on, hold
there.
on,
You know what I
hold on.
mean?
Follow me though. You know what I'm saying? Running back, wide receiver, that's two. Two
Hmm.
guards maybe, that's four.
Right.
Defensive lineman, that's five. Um, and then linebacker, off ball linebacker, that's six. Right there. So and we got 7 picks. So if we hit on all these positions in the draft, whichever order, you know what I'm saying?
Don't matter.
Whichever order. Man, we going to the playoffs, baby. But
Early.
yeah, man.
Early.
Yeah, man.
You know
Yeah.
what? What, Shakes? I actually said that a couple. What we said. I said it. Remember, I was like, "Am I crazy for saying? Am I jumping out the window that playoffs is within the conversations?" You know what I'm saying? And I
No,
think
that's
so.
what
I think
that's
you're
what
right, bro.
Harbaugh is shooting for, man. He ain't come here to
Off straight
sit
out the
there
gate.
and lose or be
Nah,
mediocre. Nah,
mediocre
he's
token.
shooting for the playoffs now. If he gets into the 8, 9 win range, okay. Yeah, I mean it looks encouraging. You know what I'm saying? But he gets that 10, 11, he going to playoffs, right?
Right.
And then like if
Especially
it's
in the
even
East.
anything under that 8 or 9, like if it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it looks,
2-1.
yeah,
Right.
I'm saying, yeah, it looks like what the hell? We ain't bring him in for this. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
um, yeah, to me, playoffs, man, it has to be, and that's what he's shooting for. And with the moves that he has made, as far as the coaching staff, as far as
Playoffs.
the free agency, you know what I'm saying? So far, like shit, everything is telling me exactly that.
Right.
So, as far as the players, to me, that's left that I would like for us to go for if we going for anybody else. Because I mean, we spent a whole lot of money so far already, and I'm like, damn, did we have that much money? But you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even make our cuts and restructures yet. Like, it's crazy to me. But um, I would like Wyatt Teller. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to make a trade for Brian Thomas. Either Brian Thomas or I would sign Hollywood Brown.
Bro, that Brian Thomas conversation right now, I am all the way in on.
And the
And you
thing
want to know
is,
how much we spent so far? We committed up over 130 million in free agency so far.
That's what I'm saying. We
Yeah,
done spent some money though. And this is what I was trying
yeah.
to tell people before, like, oh man, we ain't got no money to do that. We ain't got no money to do that. We ain't got. I'm like, man, please, we got money. I don't know how they do it,
See,
but they do it. So stop counting them
salute.
dollars and let them handle that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And Aponte's there for that reason, you know what I mean? And shout out to 8 Tracks, man, Shake Squad, you know what it is, Ranks Gang. Absolutely, he's on the same page we are, bro. For real, man. Bring that over here. Pause. You were saying, Shakes?
I totally. I was trying to remember what point I was trying to get to.
With
Um,
the money and all that situation, because, like, big investments, free agency.
yeah, I just, yeah, I'm saying that wasn't it, but yeah, like I was saying with that was, you know, what I'm saying I never count on that money like that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was saying that, but it was something that I was trying to say before that, but
Hmm.
that's what got me off of it. But yeah, um, yeah, they definitely. I don't subscribe to that. Oh, they ain't got the money to do that. They'll make the money if they really want to do something. They really want to play it. They'll make the money that make it happen, bro. I don't care. I
The
don't.
cap is a myth, man.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what that
fuck.
just what that
No,
is.
y'all can keep all that bullshit. But
Hollywood Brown, that's what you were saying. If not, we can't get the Brian Thomas Juniors. And I wouldn't mind a Hollywood Brown. We could bring that over here too.
yeah, yeah, cause he can prevail on the slide. He can be the second receiver. They can use him in a lot of ways. He got uh relationships with Nagy and with Harbaugh, so it makes sense to me. So yeah, Wyatt Teller, Hollywood Brown, or really make that trade for Brian Thomas Jr. would be fucking phenomenal and crazy. Um, and also bringing back the Power Rangers, Christian Wilkins.
So you
Like,
with the Wilkins?
yeah, man, because I don't understand what people are like sitting there like, oh, he gonna cost so much money. If he's gonna cost so much money, then wouldn't he have been signed already? He would have been signed by now, right?
Correct. And he's been. I'll say this much: with players, man, the longer they haven't been playing, man, the value goes down, bro. That's just what that is.
Exactly, exactly. So
What have you done
all
for
of
me
that, oh,
lately?
he's gonna cost too much money. I'm like, how
Nah.
and where?
Nope.
How do you come up with that assumption? And I think it's because the money that he did make before the injury, he was making, I mean, top dollar. He was up there with Dexter Lawrence. I mean, with his boy.
Yep.
So I understand that, but things change. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The value of the brick in this case has gone down significantly at that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, nah.
those are the
Well,
moves that I would make going forward so far. Because to me, like I said, I think the DBs are great. We're good there. We can go play tomorrow if we had to with these DBs.
with
Um,
these corners, yeah.
corners and safeties,
Safeties, I'm good. At the corners, shakes, I need
bro.
to see
All right,
something, man.
yeah. So we gonna have to, yeah, because it leads to this slide. So let's go ahead and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Right.
Let's bring up this slide. Roll that beautiful brains beam footage.
Real quick. All right.
So
New Giants arrivals updated. Show me what you are working with here, Shakes.
these are the new players or the players that has signed and is
We
going to be
retained.
on
Right.
the team this season going forward. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the names of these guys, and then we're going to give our own personal grade about it. We can give our little soliloquy of it, but mainly we just want to give the grades of how we feel about this signing. And so the
Mm.
first name is also as well as Isaiah Likely here, because I'm not gonna go to that side with Mike McFadden. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
start
he
that.
could wait.
I'm
He
not
could
gonna do
wait.
that. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Isaiah Likely and my grade for Likely, I'm giving this an A, and the reason why is because not only will it be a help for the team, of course, and it was a thing where we can either bring back Bellinger or we can go ahead and get Likely. And me and Ghost Dog spoke about this. Like, do you bring back Bellinger? And I'm like,
Yep.
no, because he's
Nope.
not Harbaugh's guy. Harbaugh's guy is Likely, and we're going to bring in Likely. And sure enough, that exactly is what
I
we
had
end
my
up
doubts.
doing.
I ain't gonna hold you, and
Yeah,
it came true.
but hey, I'm telling you, man, I was right on a lot of things in this off season so far. But um, I've been wrong on some
That
things too, so
that you
don't get it
have.
twisted. Right, don't get
Right.
twisted. I've
Right.
been wrong on some
Right.
things, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm batting like what 300, 400. You know what I'm saying? I'm batting
Mm,
300, 400 on them.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah. Something close. You
You know
mess
what I
with it.
mean?
Right. Yeah.
But
Definitely a starter.
definitely. And Isaiah Likely, man, because you can just line him up anywhere, bro.
I
And
believe it.
Harbaugh relied on him to do these pre-snap movements and all these things of that nature. Like he really trusts and rely on this guy. And we seen when Mark Andrews went down, man, when he was the primary tight end, man, the boy was putting up numbers. He was balling, and he was supposed to have a big season this season, but he had got hurt, and then he was trying to get reacclimated, what I mean, with his body and everything. And by the time he really felt good, it was like at the end of the season, which what I mean he spoke about in this interview that I
Mm,
seen before even free agency,
okay.
which I came on to these airways and spoke about. But yeah, once he was starting to feel like himself again, it was about the end of the season, and all that stuff happened. So they didn't make the playoffs, and everything
Okay.
fell from that part. So, but either way, this dude is primed to take a huge leap, especially now that he has that number one tight end um moniker on his back. I know people are sitting there like, well, what's gonna happen with Theo? Well, he's gonna be
The
out there as
dropsies.
well, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like 1A, 1B type of
One
thing.
B. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long
And
as they fix the dropsies.
they just gonna use both of them in a lot of ways, man. You're gonna see a lot of Theo. You're gonna see a lot of Likely. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter. Just maybe Likely will get more snaps. You know what I'm saying? But that's
Right.
here or there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm giving this straight A, man. If not, yeah, I ain't gonna go A plus. I'm gonna go A. I was gonna
Sounds
do it
good
though.
to
I
me.
was gonna do it because y'all gonna see.
Yeah, man. For me, man, as you said, Shakes, goes without saying, man. This kid, he's gonna bring a lot over here, bro. Mark Andrews going down. He picked up the slack over there. Definitely was a main target over there for Lamar. And, red zone situations particularly. So with him, Theo Johnson, man, we got Man Hurts back as well, even though he's a blocker, plus the Fedone kid. I feel real confident in this tight end room, Shakes. Absolutely, bro. So I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah, this tight end room is crazy. Now the next
It
name up
is. Definitely is.
is, and I know if you one of those casual fans, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A little giant fan that, oh, I don't
Um,
follow the off season, none of that. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what players is which. I
right,
just follow the team and all
right.
that.
I just
You ain't
cheer.
going, you ain't going to know who this guy is. And
Hmm.
especially, even if you even more of a fan and just follow your team, a lot of people like that can't even name their team's punter. You know what I'm saying? If you are one of those guys that can name your team punter, that's great. But I'm pretty sure if you can name your team's punter, you're not naming other teams' punters, right? So you're
Right.
not paying attention to everybody's punter. It's not a it's not a position that will you
Yeah,
sitting
it's
there like,
not for the
yo,
casual. It's
yeah,
not
you
for
know
the
what I'm
casual.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, did you see that punt? No, ain't nobody's doing that, right?
Yep.
Unless you're a hardcore fan like I am, that's like, yo,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, yo, they pinned him into the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So
Again.
I value these things like that. And Jordan Stout, man, Pro Bowler, All Pro punter. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? He's one of the
mm,
best of the best, and that's why we paid him the top dollar. Made him the highest paid punter in the league because
mm.
Harbaugh knows the value of him,
Special
and
teams.
Harbaugh definitely values special teams, and to the point that he done got rid of all the specialists, all the special team specialists, the kicker, punters, long snapper. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all
Right,
ain't get y'all not up to par to Harbaugh's ball.
right.
And to me, I liked Kreider. I liked. Well, no, I ain't gonna say I like Gillian. He was alright, but
Yeah,
uh,
he has moments.
yeah, he was alright. But Gano was a bum. You know what I mean? Well, injury, but you know what I'm saying. When he was healthy, he was booting it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he
But
was.
just a broken down kicker. You know what I'm saying?
Bumsky.
Just a
It's
broken
over.
down guy. So this guy Jordan Stout, man. Um, come on, man. This is this is saying out with that bullshit special teams. We gonna be top notch special teams. We gonna have the
Right.
best punter. We're gonna have one of the best
As
kickers, and we're gonna
kickers.
have the
Right.
best long snapper, and we're gonna have the best goddamn special teams coverage out there.
Right.
That's what we gonna do.
Because that's what Harbaugh does, man. He's a special teams
Harbaugh's
guy, bro.
ball.
Yes, sir.
So I'm giving this a great B plus, man, because if you understand the game, then you know that you will not win no championship if your special teams is garbage.
Yes, a fact.
Not
Because
winning.
special teams is the clutch makers. That's the last 3 seconds on the clock. Are we gonna make this field goal? You know what I mean? That's what that
Yep.
is. You're absolutely right. And for that reason alone, man, real quick with my grade, I gotta give it a solid A again, man. For me,
Mm,
because Shakes special teams have been lacking big time over here. And let's be for real, Shakes. For these past few seasons, how many times can we look back and we can count those games that we lost by like a field goal or two or something like that along those lines? You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but and, and and we'll get to that part of it because we did get
uh-huh.
a kicker. But
Right. I'm just talking about
but
special teams in
no,
general,
yeah,
like
and
as
I
a
know what
whole.
you
Let's
mean.
get it. Let's get it
But
all fixed.
I'm gonna go to this punter specifically, like the zero microscope it down. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
With this defense, you know what I mean? The
Right.
further you can push
Put
a
them right
team
in front
back,
of the line. Yep. Right in
yeah,
front
you
of
know
the
what I'm
goal line.
saying?
That's a
The
fact.
more like if you
That's a
push them
fact.
to the 10,
Pin them all the way back.
that motherfucker gotta go 90 yards on this
90
defense.
yards.
Come on, man. On this
And
defense,
yo, and that D line
good
is gonna
luck.
be eating.
Good luck. You know
Okay?
what I'm saying?
Eating.
If it's at the 20, you gotta go 80 yards on this defense.
Yeah.
Come on.
And that's why I had to give it an A for that
You
reason
know what I'm
right
saying?
there.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah, definitely, man. I got it a B plus. I'm close, but you know what I'm saying? It's just because, it's just because it's a punter. You know what I mean?
I
I'm
hear
not
you.
trying to go crazy on a punter and give
I
it a
just
whole
need the
A,
special
but
teams
I'm not mad at your A.
fixed.
Yeah, I'm not mad at your A. Then we're gonna go on to Tremaine Edmonds here, man. Now, definitely linebacker needed. And now it was an argument, I think a question that either chosen one from the Bronx had asked me like, yo, how much difference is he from
Bobby,
uh
yo, we had the
Bobby
convo.
O?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said not much, but maybe he's younger. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot more younger, but also
Right.
you also get a little bit more speed, a little bit more athleticism, you know what I'm saying? And a little bit more sideline to sideline. Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like if all those categories I just mentioned, if Bobby O is a B at all of those, Tremaine Edmonds is a A. See what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So he's just another notch from him. You know what I mean? And so this is an upgrade, even though it might be a slight upgrade, it's definitely an upgrade. And man, this defense, like, and also, you know, he's gonna be the quarterback of the defense. He's gonna have
Right.
the mic.
The
I
Mike.
mean,
Green
so
Dot.
this 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 signing was huge. We definitely needed it, and I'm giving it a A. I'm gonna give it an A because this is a true linebacker. Everybody knows that I love linebackers. Linebackers matter, and
That
um
they do,
and
especially over here.
he's an athletic linebacker. He's not one of those. Oh man, he's gonna be motherfucking chasing behind the motherfucker. Like, yeah, I mean, not one of those
Right.
linebackers, man. He's one of those linebackers that's gonna meet them to that angle. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Make the
beat you to
tackle.
that spot,
Right.
and I'm gonna smack you when I get there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
That's a fact.
so yeah, man, love this pick. I'm giving it an
Nice. As for me, Shakes, again, man, hashtag stop the run. And I just think he's better at stopping the run than Bobby O. Real talk. I think Bobby O might have been a little bit better in coverage, but I think Edmonds over here, it just fits, man. It makes sense. We need that over here, especially when we got 26 running loose down there in Philly. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys is going to have a good offensive line, so you should expect their run game to be no less. And Edmonds makes a difference. So I got to give this one an A plus, man. Real talk.
A. I
Real
thought
talk.
about the plus. I thought about the plus, but I'm
Real
like,
talk.
nah, let me not go too far with it. But yeah, man, this is a great signing. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
now next guy is Jermaine Illuminor. We brought him
The
back.
garbage.
You know what I'm saying? Light skin Jermaine,
Light
all
skin.
that, man. I just seen an interview of him, and I know, people. I mentioned this in the last show. I have never been a huge fan of his. But that's because I mentioned, and if you wasn't available for the last show and don't know what I'm speaking of, we realized, I don't really look at the feet of tackles. And that's why I kind of miss on these tackles because you kind of got to be a dancing bear. I like maulers. I like people or offensive linemen that moves bodies out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Run
And
blockers.
that's what I like, right? So, Illuminor has never been my type of guy. He's never been my type of offensive lineman. But what I'm gonna say is this: is that, and before I get to his interview, because I just seen his interview as well. But I like it because, for one, Dart went to bat for him. That's number one. He's like, yo, I need him back. And if that's how
Mm,
he felt, man, then you
major
give
key.
Dart, yeah, you give Dart what he said he needs. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
number one. Number two is when we talk about uh when you when you this or figure out when you got excuse me, when you figure out that you got a quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
when you sit there and you say and you see him play on the field and you say, yo, this is the guy. He's the franchise guy. When you figure that out, you have to protect him.
That's a
And
fact.
for him to be tops in the league as far as pass protection, I mean, I can't be mad at that. Like, I can't be mad at, okay, now Dart is going to feel comfortable on his left side as well as his right side. I
Right.
mean, shit, that's just, that's a
Making
beautiful
plays all over the
combination, right?
field.
That's a beautiful
Yes, sir.
situation for the young bull.
For the
So,
young boy.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm happy for that. Now, getting to this interview, what I liked about the interview is that he was real. He mentioned like why he wanted to be here. This is the place he wanted to be. His family, all that stuff. He did not want to uproot him, and the fact that this was the first time that he has got this big type of money, and is going to be able to provide for his kids and grandkids. But he mentioned that I think this is his third. or fourth time. And this is the longest contract besides his rookie one.
Right.
And so he's like every time he did hit the market, he wasn't the sort, you know what I mean, the sort out guy. Like, oh, we gotta get him, you know what I mean? So
Right.
for him to have that this year and is maybe his last, you know what I mean, contract maybe, um, it's like it means everything to him. And when he first mentioned that he was like the best right tackle in the league, or when they try to, the tabloids try to run with it,
Right.
he was
Right.
saying that he was one of the best in the one of the best right tackles in the league, and he's shooting for it to be that. He's shooting for him to be um a Hall of Famer. He's shooting for him to be a guy that you be like, yo, like he's definitely one of the best right tackles in the league. He's not satisfied with just, all right, I finally got the money now. I finally got the bag that I've been chasing for so long. He's not satisfied with that. He wants to be known as one of the best right tackles, if not in the league, for the New York Football Giants. And I love that attitude. I love it. I love everything that he said about that.
How could you not,
Everything he
man?
said about that.
It's one of the main things I
Everything.
like about that young man, bro. It's just his
And
attitude, his willingness to just go all in, man. You know what I mean?
and and he was real when he was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, you can definitely pick apart my game and say, you know what I mean, my run blocking ain't up there as my pass blocking, but he's like, y'all gonna see this year, it's gonna be way better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So just
okay.
his mentality, bro, and how real he was and how genuine he was, man, it makes me want to root for the guy now. And honestly, he's a giant. He's a giant now. For a guy to be here for 2 years and now looking like he's going to finish his career here, he's a giant.
Yep.
So, um, yeah, man. For my grade, I'm giving it. Uh, I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B because you locked down a position that was much needed to be locked down, and the quarterback needed and wanted you back, and you gave a good hometown discount for a tackle to be signed for 13, 14 million. That's cheap, man.
Yes, it is.
That's really cheap,
Yes,
bro.
it
So
is. Offensive tackle money is not. It's, you know what I mean?
yeah,
When you can find a deal like that, it's a blessing. Especially, Shakes. I've been on that wave with this man for a while now. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's just his mentality, his willingness to, like I said, go all in for the team, for the squad. He's a locker room kind of glue Joe type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And he has good footwork for the pass game, for the pass block. And I get it. But hey, man, if you said in the interview he's willing to do it and get better, and for us Giants fans to pay attention, I can believe it. Because that's the vibe I get off of him, man. He's just going to put in 110% for himself, for the team, and for his quarterback. And you over here telling me in the interview that the major reason why he came back was because of Dart? Shakes, that speaks volumes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah. Everything he said about Dart, man, and it's much more to the interview, but yeah, man, he was gloating about Dart. He said he never played with a quarterback like Dart. Dart is
mm,
special. And yeah, I mean, he wants to sit there and finish his career with this kid. So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it was a great interview. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check it out, man. I think he just did it today, or it had
okay.
to be today or yesterday because it's definitely fresh. So, yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
actually, yeah, might have been today, but yeah, yeah. So great interview, and I love the signing, and now we don't have to worry about tackle. So it's
Right. And
all
I
around
just needed
good.
him to be good enough, man. I just needed him to be good enough, and that's what he is. So for me, I got to give it a B plus for the re-signing, especially with that deal, with that price. Can't go wrong, man. And you know what? We got Bo right behind him. He could definitely teach him a thing or two. So we can always we always got to appreciate the veteran leadership in the locker room, and that's what he is too. So
All right.
real quick, man. Saltabari, man, Newsom Browns, pick six linebacker. Giants did great, man. No lie, man. That's a fact. With a fullback, it's gonna be on, man. Hey, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe and hit the like. This is how we grow the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. You know what time it is.
Absolutely. And so now going to Darius Washington, which I was gloating about him on the last episode. A lot of y'all don't know or haven't seen him, but I have, during the fact that and I'm gonna explain it here too. Now that I got the little, you know what I mean, the time to do so. Um, I took a break from being a Giant fan. I took a break from watching Giants games.
Mm.
Once the Giants let Saquon Barkley walk out the door, which was the most idiotic move that you could ever
Oh
do in
Lord.
life.
Ever.
I had to take a break because I couldn't understand what type of stupidity,
What type of time he was on, you know what I'm
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Oh man.
Like who does that? And then he goes
Fools.
out and jumps people backwards and wins a Super Bowl. Get the fuck out. Anyway, right? You
It
know what I'm
was almost
saying?
like if it was scripted almost.
You know what
Like
I'm
it was
saying?
crazy,
So I
man.
had to sit there, and not that I had to, but for my sanity, you know what I'm saying? I had to sit there and take a break from Giants land, and I had to just
You have to
go ahead
sometimes.
because I'm a football fanatic. I have to
Right.
watch
Right.
some type of football, and I'm a Baltimore guy now with Lamar Jackson. Being that I've been a hardcore Raven fan since like what 2018, 2019, since he's been there,
Mm-hmm.
and so that was the only team that I was watching that year with the hurdle, with the backwards hurdle.
Shakes, you there?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Now you kind of like cut in and out real quick. I
Yeah,
don't know if your
maybe
mic
because
was
you
low.
cut the music on and it just took me out. But
Got you.
yeah, what I was saying was, that season I took a break and I had to watch these Ravens. And when I was watching them, and I'm glad we're talking about this because I got the name wrong yesterday. It wasn't Marshawn Lattimore. It wasn't Marshawn Lattimore that he was
Mm.
replacing. It was Marcus Williams. Remember I was saying he from New Orleans Saints, and then he went to the Ravens, and I know both of them came from the Saints, right? So I got it a
Right.
little twisted because remember I was trying to remember who the fuck he was or whatever. And then I knew it was Marshawn, but I was like Marshawn, what? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something with the M, right? But anyway, yeah, Williams, right? That motherfucker. He was struggling. And I mean, he was terrible. I mean,
That bad.
horrible that season. I mean, I was going bananas. Like, what the hell is wrong with him? Because
Right.
he had a great career before that. I mean, seriously, man, the dude was nice. So I'm like,
Mm.
what's going on with this guy, man? So to the point where I guess the coaches was asking the same thing I was asking. Harbaugh was saying, what the hell's going on with this guy?
What's going on
So
here, fellas?
yeah, so they started to put Washington in, and I seen that. I'm like, oh, they really like this Washington kid. And every time I would watch the game, he's flying on the TV screen. He's just all over the place. He's flying. He's hitting people. You know what I'm saying? He's making momentum plays. I'm like, bro, who is this Washington kid? He's way better than fucking Williams. So stick with him. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where I started to know the kid from. Now, last year, he got into an injury. He only played 4 games. I wasn't watching the Ravens like that. I was still watching them, but
Mm.
I was back into Giants. You know what I'm saying? I took the year off. Now I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I wasn't watching the Ravens like I was watching them the previous season. But anyway, he had played 4 games. He got an injury, and that's the story with that. With them, he was supposed to take a huge jump this season. Probably, you know what I mean? Splitting time with the rookie Malachi Starks, but the injury just it was all fucked up for the kid. But I'm telling you, he's lightning in the bottle. Y'all gonna love him. Giant fans are gonna love him. So on that note, you know what I'm saying, my grade for this, and as well as providing special teams help as well. I'm giving this another fucking A. Yes,
Okay.
A for our
Okay.
Darius. Okay,
For
A
our
for our Darius
Darius.
because he is going to provide a lot of help on this team. And what I was telling Ghost Dog before we went on air, Newbin he better step his game up because
He
I'm telling
unnoticed.
you,
That's what you're telling me.
they will not be afraid. Harbaugh will not be
Newbin
afraid to go
unnoticed.
with
Let me write this
Washington
down.
if you're looking like pure trash, Newbin,
The
or
Newbin
you're looking
notice.
like, you know what I'm saying, like mediocre, because
Mediocre token.
Washington is better than mediocre. You're going to have to step your game up.
All the
Okay.
way up.
So yeah, man, I love this pick, man. I mean, I love the signing. A for me, man. A for our Darius.
Hey, yo, real quick before I get to my grade, man, we got somebody backstage. LRP, what is good, family?
LRP, man. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on? How's my mic?
You
Loud and
good?
clear, fam. Good.
Good. All I got is a mic and a laptop, man. My office ain't set up yet, but that's okay.
So
That's
that.
right. Alright. So let me catch you up, pause, and get you your grades on these players before I get Ghost Star's grade on Darius. But Isaiah Likely, what's your grade on him?
A++.
It's your son.
A++? Okay.
A++.
That's his son.
From
Okay.
college, man.
Might as well put an S. If that's the case, let me just put an S there.
Yeah. Bring all our kids, man. I told Shakes 2 days ago when I saw that, I said, man, it's a good day when they pick the guys you scouted on your couch.
Right.
I realized, America, I was on my couch when I said all this and nobody was around. You guys weren't around to hear it. Told him, I said, that boy Isaiah Likely, he nice.
Yeah, he is, man.
Yeah, man. LRP seen it early in the draft process. He was like, man, really like this kid, Likely. I'm like, you like him Likely? Yeah, man, we had this whole thing with it, and yeah, I mean, for him, full circle, for him to go to the Ravens, which he was jealous about that. I was like, yeah, we got that boy. You know what I'm saying? And and for him to have the career he done had with the Ravens, it was just like, I know LLP was just sitting there looking like, dang, you know what I'm saying? But I knew this was gonna happen. You know what I mean? So for it to be all full circle and now he's a Giant, it's a beautiful thing. All right, the punter Jordan Stout.
I ain't mad at it. I don't know too much about him, but I know he kicked well for y'all or for Ravens. So
see,
and,
goes to exactly what my soliloquy was. You're not gonna know him if you're a casual fan. If you in your team, and yeah, I mean, some people wouldn't even know their own team's punter, but I'm sure you. Yeah, I mean, we're more hardcore fans, but even that you're a hardcore fan, you're not going to sit there and tell me who's Baltimore punter. You're not going to sit there and tell me who the fuck Jacksonville Jaguars punter is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We're not paying attention to that. So yeah, I get it. But yeah, it just goes to what I was saying. But go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Nah, that's all. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm glad that they made moves and we got a punter. You know what I mean? Like, hey. Right. Same thing for the man on the other side with the K. I'm like, shit, go ahead, son.
We're going to get there, though. We're going to get there. What you give Jordan Stout, though? What grade? So I can write this down.
Yeah. What grade you gave him? Just give him for shits and giggles or whatever.
Question mark.
Question mark is going to be your grade?
Yeah, write a little circle, write a little face, 2 eyes, little, upside down V for a nose. Do a 1 line across for a smile and put a question mark right over that head, over the face.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, man. It's gonna come back in history. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Gonna come back in history when he punting and doing the coughing punts and shit. Be like, yo, nigga, crack, yo, you see that punt? And then we're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, I was with that, yo, I was happy about that sign. And we're gonna go to LRP and he gonna be like, yeah, the LRP had the question mark on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And when
So it's gonna come back.
when you text me and say, look at our punter, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up.
That's right.
Good job. You know what I mean? Like Hancock. Good job.
No doubt. All right, we got Jermaine Edmonds.
Oh yeah, that's I put that as a B. Put that as a B.
Okay.
I ain't got no problem with it. It's a good B. It's a solid B though. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna make sure I bold it up a little bit. The B. Show how solid it is.
Solid B.
All right. And we got Jermaine Illumino.
I give that a B as well.
Yeah, the same grade I gave him.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, Ghost Dog was on Ardarius Washington.
Back to Ardarius. Yeah, man. Shakes, man. I got to take your word for it, man. You know, I've seen some good stuff, even though I'm taking your word for it. I've seen some good stuff myself off the highlights and off the game footage. He's physical, man. He hits hard, pause. Ain't afraid to lay down the wood, pause again. But at 5'8", Shakes, man, that scares me, bro. And I don't know what it is, bro, but I'm just tired of seeing short dudes on this team. That's why I'm not crying about Wandell. So for that, I got to give this a B, man. It might have been a C plus at one point, but after I saw the video and the tape and all that, I was like, all right, he's got heart. And that counts for a lot in my book. But 5'8", what is he, like 180 pounds? Lord have mercy.
Let me tell Giant fans something as well, man.
For safety, too.
Let me tell you, and first of all, yeah, man, y'all know I'm backing up the little man Tates all day, pause. Drew Phillips, same shit. You know, oh man, he's small and shit. I'm like, watch him on the goddamn field.
Yeah, Drew is like 5'11" though. He's like just
watch
under
him on
6.
the goddamn field, man. No matter the shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all gonna love him, man. Y'all gonna love him.
What you got on there, RLP?
Yeah, I mean, another thumbs up. You know what I mean? I be see me over at the bar, giving you a toast. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's what's up. What's up? I ain't know who he was. I ain't gonna claim that I did before today or before he starts to play. You know what I'm saying? So, question mark with that little face I told you about.
Again, I got you.
Yeah.
Got a couple of those already.
That's probably the only one though.
Play big,
okay.
Though.
Yeah, that's the only one. The rest of these guys, I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Greg Newsom. Now.
Yeah. A+.
This guy was a first round pick. He was somebody that we was looking at and we was talking about when he was coming out into the draft. It's been a while now, so I don't think it's really fresh in people's heads how they felt about Newsom. But me, I still remember. You know what I'm saying? So when he was coming out of school, like everybody was really high on Newsom. Hence why he was a first round guy. Now, after that fact, and I still paid attention, cause you know, fantasy wise and all these things, I be watching. Now Newsom in Cleveland, he had a great rookie season, amazing. But then like after that, it started to decline. You know what I'm saying? But he was still a good fucking corner, bro. Like I would watch him and be like, damn, there go Newsom once again and shit, making plays. It's just that his grade and more people started to, I would say less people really. I would say less people started to really target him. And then like when they did, I guess it was more favorable to the wide receiver. So his numbers as far as like the downs and how many fucking completions he allowed and shit, all that started to, you know what I mean, like all the numbers that started to look, more, a little bit more pedestrian than what his rookie season was, right?
Right.
But still a good fucking cornerback. But kind of got buried with all the corners that Cleveland started to bring in. That they had Ward, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Denzel Ward is their number one guy, but they brought in a couple guys, and then the kid Emerson came off, and he just skyrocketed, developed crazy. So it knocked Newsome down to being a nickelback, and so he was a little bit more expendable, and that's hence why he was traded mid-season and this season to Jacksonville. He gets to Jacksonville and he's still making plays. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing. So to me, as someone that's watched his career, and I'm not watching every game, so don't get it twisted, okay? I'm not watching every game of his, but I have definitely followed him. And to know this guy and to know his potential and to have him learn from a Denard Wilson and to be there and learn from a Harbaugh, these coaching staffs, I think is going to get the best out of him. And the best out of him is that first round moniker that he's had on him, right? So to me, number 2 cornerback, yes, this is him. This is him. So my grade for this is a B+.
B+ it is. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I mean, I ain't mad at you. It's just, prove it, Theo. We're gonna see. And that's the thing, Shakes. We got a room full of number 2s. Somebody's gonna have to emerge as that number 1 over here eventually. So yeah, all in all though, what happened, LRP?
No, go ahead, bro.
But yeah, as far as my grade for Greg Newsome, man, given the ups and downs, prove it deal. Not a bad situation though with the prove it as far as the monies is concerned. I'm gonna give it a B-, man. I'm gonna give that one a B-.
How old is this? How old is Greg Newsome?
He's like 26, I think.
25.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah. I like him. I like the signing. I'll say that. I like the signing. I like the name. Just kind of what Shake said, kind of got flushed out in the wash with other talent maybe emerging. Maybe they carry high favor at those coaching staffs, as we will see as we get down the names of this list. There are people who, that may be another coach may see something different. So, so I like the signing. I give it a B as well. I wouldn't venture to say I know too much about his game, but I like the name in this backfield amongst the other names that we have. Adding a name like this, I'm familiar, but just, I haven't read the book enough to know the chapters, but I know where to find the book, if that makes sense.
Right. Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I give it a B too. Welcome to the New York Giants, Greg Newsome. Any relation to Ozzy?
No.
I had to ask. It was driving me nuts.
But the thing is, with Newsome as well, like, just to throw out a nugget, And y'all gotta think about this. He was traded to Jacksonville mid-season, right? What happened? Why did they do that? Nobody, anybody?
Probably
Because
because
Travis
they got talent
Hunter,
over there.
because
Oh.
Travis
He didn't
Hunter
want us to
got
answer shit.
hurt. Travis
Mm.
Hunter got hurt, and they needed that another cornerback, and they went out and traded for Newsom, which means Newsom had value if they traded for this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, and this was the guy that was the answer for the Hunter injury. I'm just telling y'all and putting these things out here for y'all. We also got Black Freezy with us. What's going on, brother?
Yes, sir.
Here.
You look at the
What's happening?
judge.
What's happening? What's happening, baby?
What's going on, Freeze?
Yes, sir.
Chilling family. What's going on? What we chopping? What y'all chopping up on Nats on Giants? What's happening?
Hell of a list.
Man.
Man,
Just going
giving
over some of these
grades out.
names, putting these grades out. Yep, put the grades on them. The report cards is up.
All these players, man. So
Okay.
now that we got you, pause.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna catch you up on this where we at right now.
Yeah.
And first one was Isaiah Likely. What's your grade on him?
Oh, I'll give Likely. And since we're changing everything up, right? Because we're going from the outside wide receiver version of this to the 12 purse. Well, from 11 to 12, big nickel. Pardon me, big slot. I give this an A because this is what we were trying to do with Darren Waller to a degree, right? But I think we're going to be more successful with this because this isn't like, spreading people out type deal. This is running down your throat. This is, throwing above the sticks. So I give that an A because that's an upgrade to me over Wandell, even for the money. Because think about how much money you got to pay a number one wide receiver. That's why we did this versus paying Dobbs and all the rest of these people.
For sure. Jordan Stout.
That's definitely an A because he number one. Number one.
Number one.
Yeah, you got the number one punter in the league, Craig. So there's no more excuses. Everything we're seeing now is just tighten up the back end of special teams. When you see, Zaire, Burns and all these guys getting signed and Art Green, just tying up the back end of special teams.
Right.
So I give that an A.
Jermaine Evans.
Well, it's gonna look like I got a passing grade on this, huh? Because that's another A. Because we needed to stop the run, and this is the linebacker for that. A lot of us wanted, Leo Chanel. He kind of had more upside and universal appeal as far as fan like and loving. But Tremaine and his brother, they have been thugs in the league since they got here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Tremaine and Terrell have been thugs since they got here. That's a linebacker we got, guys. That's what we used to, cherish these type of linebackers until they started throwing all over the field, right? This is what we wanted. This guy stacks and sheds, literally. He's just as big as the offensive lineman. So that's an A+, bro. Linebackers matter like a
I'll
mouth.
put this point out as well on that. The dude came into the league at 19
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I
been
forgot. He was
a
the youngest.
100 tackle
young
guy
brother.
ever
Yeah.
since he's been in the league. Every year.
Yeah. What is
That's
25?
Yeah. 27. 27.
27? Oh, I didn't know he'd been in there long. I
Mhm.
forgot he got traded too.
Right.
No, he didn't get traded. He got
He
big
did?
money to go to Chicago.
Oh, that was big
Free
money.
agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He was a free agent. Oh, okay.
Hey,
All right. My bad.
yeah. So yeah, definitely. All right, Jermaine Lumino.
Light skin.
That's my young one, man. That's my son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gonna get Van Rotten too. We just waiting for the market to get lower. Van Rotten gonna bring his tail right back over here because he's entrenched in the community. He's from Long Island. And had all these babies out here. He ain't trying to leave. He see all this money. You want to be, in broadcasting and stuff like that. Kind of taking the same, wave as Crab Legs, Winston. So I truly believe we're gonna get the same line again. We're going to have the same line. I don't think we're going to have any upgrades outside of a draft pick. So I'll give that an A. Because we had to keep at least one of the big three. We had to keep at least one of the big three.
Right.
Yeah, I got A's across the board because we have so many holes that they hit all of some of the primary ones. Some people still got the trepidations with the Newsom thing, but that's still value there because of where he was drafted and his skill set. So
right.
I truly believe that they did hit every pinnacle that they wanted. They may not have given us the people we want, but they've definitely addressed pieces to go in or dressing pieces to go into the draft. So I give Jermaine Illuminor definitely an A because we had to, and we let Cordell go, so we had to keep at least the offensive line intact.
All right, Darius Washington.
Yeah, I've been looking at the kid, man. I'm intrigued to see how he fits into the rotation of safeties. Of course, he's going to have some special teams value, but I like his style of play. Everybody is, because football is a big man sport technically, and the smaller you are, the more propensity you have to get injured. But this kid has he got that leverage thing with him. You know what I'm saying? Because when he coming in to tackle you, he crouching already. He already at a level to where some people knees and hips are. He already on you. Pause.
Yeah, low pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he getting low. On low man wins in this game. You know what I'm saying? So and as a safety, he's coming with leverage because he's coming with angles and speed, and he's quick, man. When I seen, first of all, he's blitzing off the line of scrimmage. 5'8", 180.
Right.
When I saw that, I was like, yo, and the kid got moves. Like how the kid be doing the hezzy moves and all that. The kid got moves. So I was, to watch him blitz is a treasure. So I'm going to give this a B right now. So I see exactly how it fits in, how he fits into the scheme and how Denard, deploys him because of course they know him. But I'll give it a B for right now.
Moves, baby. You got to have the move.
Right.
All right. And I just went over Newsom. So Ghost Dog, you up?
Well, I gave it a B minus.
Now.
It's Freezy and LRP now for Newsom. Oh, Newsom, you gave a B, right?
No, yeah, we all caught up, bro. We on Patrick Ricard now.
All right, say less. Go ahead, Shake. Start it off.
Oh, I thought I already. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was saying something off of what you said. I was like, yo, wasn't I just going before? All right. Anyway, yeah. All right, so Patrick Ricard, man. Man, listen. This signing makes me so happy. Like I swear I smile like so big. like my smile is like a Kool-Aid smile when I talk about this Patrick Ricard signing, man. like bro, and I know I called it, I guaranteed it. You know what I'm saying? But just for it to really come to fruition, like, no, we really doing that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, and the reason why, not just because I guaranteed it and all that stuff. That's not the reason. The reason is because it gets back to Giant football. We have a Charles Wade back into the building. We got the Hanowski back into the building type thing. But he's a step above them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, if not the best fullback in the league, he's definitely number 2. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to say it's somebody else, like if you're going with the guy in San Fran, okay, fine. But Ricard's number 2 if that's your guy at number 1. Otherwise than that, Ricard is your best fullback, hands down. All right? So to get the best fullback and to just see how he plays on the field, it's not just, oh, he's the best fullback. No, the way he plays on the field. The dude be running like a motor. Like, oh, yo, he be moving. And then like he moves bodies after like, bro, I swear, like Derrick Henry called him the Juggernaut. For a long time, his nickname was Project Pat because because he started off as a defensive lineman and they changed him to fullback. So he was doing and interchanging at both, just like how they do in Chapman. And that's why they called him Project Pat, because you know what I'm saying, yeah, y'all get it. So anyway, you know what I'm saying, like, man, I am so ecstatic to have this back in the Giants football way. Like, this is physicality at its most highest. And Harbaugh valued this guy so much. Like, he valued, and this is a Harbaugh type of guy so much that everybody, besides even me, well, I guaranteed it, but it was other people that was just saying, yeah, Ricard's going to be a Giant. Ricard's going to be a Giant. I've seen it everywhere before the free agency. So I wasn't just the only one, but I was the one that guaranteed it and the first one that said it. I'm going to put that out there. Put that out there. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, man, this is an A+ for me. This is an A+ for me to have him blocking in front of a Scatterboo and a Tracy and hopefully Jeremiah Love. Oh my God. I'm giddy. I'm giddy that we're going to be able to run the ball at will now. That's why A+ for me, Patrick Ricard. What you got, Ghost Dog?
Yeah, man. I definitely remember the Rhinoceros. Just back to Giants football, man. Come on, bro. Like, every time we had a fullback, we was doing great things over here. And like, as you said, man, to have Ricard over here, one of the best in the league, man, Scatterbo, Tracy, and any other running back that we get in here, they're going to be getting busy. So, yeah, no, I got to give this one an A+ for sure, man. It goes without a doubt, man. I just can't wait to see it on the field, man. It just, September can't come soon enough. Pause. Real talk.
You ain't never lie. You ain't never
I
lie.
to say, what did he say there? Curious what he said that gone or the pause. But I guess he said came quick, I guess.
Well, no, coming to September, pause. You know what I mean?
Coming.
That's what I was like, a month.
Coming, pause. But anyway, go LRP.
He was like, yo, I know December, yo, she used to hang out in front of the liquor store. A+ on Patrick Ricard, man. You already know. Fullback play. Man, run game, it definitely speaks and breathes power running football, which needs to be the case, especially when you got juggernauts that you do have. I mean, you have him, and then you got Scat too. I'm like, man, still riding clean, making cheese and getting already know, Project Pat.
Right.
Go ahead, Freeze.
Yeah, man. I like what we're doing thus far, man, because we're changing the identity of the Giants. So there's only two real active fullbacks. It's Kyle Juszczyk and Patrick Ricard. And they both do different things, because Juszczyk he's more like a offensive weapon. And this man is the juggernaut. He is literally the juggernaut. He just literally runs off the line, hike, and destroys people. That's it. That's it. So I give this a A+ from what we're trying to do with the identity of it, because they know once he comes on the field, they're running the ball, and they still can't stop it.
This run game is gonna be so serious, fellas. I can't stress that enough, man.
Man, my only gripe about it is that it's not like a 7 or 8 year deal. 2 years is not enough.
No, if you look at all these deals, they are like that. They all like that. Look at Cal. Every year they do the same thing to Cal.
Man,
Right.
I would, for me, Yeah, I mean, I give him an 8-year contract, man. You done here, all right? You gonna finish as a
Retired.
goddamn giant,
Mhm.
Yeah.
no matter what. I don't care what you talking about.
Yeah,
You
and
are
if I
gonna be
was Elijah Chapman, I would be following this dude. If I'm not sure if he makes the roster or whatever, I'm not sure actually, how
yes,
long.
sir.
But if
Yes, sir.
I would follow this dude and pretty much carry his helmet to figure out what
Oh,
he's
for sure,
doing,
for sure,
so I could emulate that in some sort of nature.
for
Because he was
sure.
a defensive, same thing, the
Yep,
same
same
exact thing.
thing, same thing.
He's just not as big,
Same.
pause, but same thing.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
this is great stuff, man. Great stuff to me. I know a lot of
Right.
people are looking for things. I did want uh Awuzie. I was kind of a little upset about that
I
thing.
did see
I
that.
think
I was looking like, maybe we both losing, but
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a perfect fit, but maybe he didn't want to change things up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to leave Baltimore.
mm-mm.
But I thought it was a perfect fit. You know what I'm saying? With the coupling of Newsom, because Newsom has the upside with the talent, and you already know what Awuzie is. He's his skill set. You already know what he's bringing.
Right.
Um, but the thing I was reading about the Newsom thing is that they were saying that we waited too long because they wanted Jamel Dean from Tampa Bay. But we waited too long trying to deal with the flat situation that Dean wound up going. Where did he wind up going? Can't remember right now. But he wound up bouncing to another team, and Newsom was the backup plan. So they didn't even get the first two guys they wanted. They wanted Cordell, but they didn't want to pay that much. They wanted Dean, but he didn't want to wait that long. So then they wound up with Newsom. So I think that's what the gripe about it is, but I think he has more upside, and I think if you couple it with another veteran, man, I think that'll be fine.
Right.
I think you'll be fine with that.
Right.
And I expect a big jump from Art Green. I like what I saw from Art Green.
Oh yeah, I ain't get your grade for Newsom. That's right. Yeah, you ain't get your take on him.
Who?
Black Freeze.
I think he gave him an A, right?
Yeah, I think he gave him an A.
No,
Real
I didn't. I didn't give. Because what I would do with this is I would give this a B minus right now, right? Because if he doesn't pan out on this 1-year deal, he's starting to look like somewhat of a bust from his class and the way he was drafted. Remember, when you get drafted that high, this is why Evan Neal gets a shot at 2. Is because when you get drafted that high, it's somebody that fell in love with you that was, what I'm saying, during the process, that always does the coach thing. I can fix this.
Right.
So
Real quick, LRP, what did you give the Ricard? What did you grade give that?
A.
An A? Okay. Writing all this down. All right, on to Micah McFadden. Shakes, lead the way.
Montana.
Senor Montana.
Yeah. So McFadden. I had my
T-Rex arms.
I can hear him ruffling right now.
Oh my gosh, man. So Black Freezy had said this right before free agency came across. Like days before the free agency, he's like, "Yo, I think we're gonna bring back Mike McFadden." I said, I doubt it. Just because I just felt like linebacker was gonna be something that they go heavy at, and I just think that he was just gonna be a forgotten piece. But now that he's back, he's not bad on the field. He does he don't finish for me. He don't finish those tackles. He be in the right place. He reads the plays right. Smart player, but and then he'll be at the right place at the right time. He just can't finish the goddamn tackle. And it goes to them damn short ass arms he got and shit. But yeah, he just cannot finish the damn tackle. So, I'm a little iffy on him. My grade, I'm gonna have to give it a C plus. I'll give it a C plus. Because this is definitely great for depth. If he doesn't make it as a starter, to have him as a backup is not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, either way, I think he's gonna provide help. and especially how he was talking with when they spoke to him after the deal and shit. Just like he's appreciative of it, but what I mean, he's going in trying to fight for a starting job. You know what I'm saying? He understands that it's gonna be more linebackers bought in. He gets it. It's NFL, but he's saying he's going to fight for a starting job. So fight, young man, fight. But yeah, I'm saying he's just above average to me. So C plus.
Yeah, man, Mr. T-Rex Arms. Just like you said, Shakes, man, I think this is just a consensus all around, really, man. When he makes the plays, he makes them, but when he missed, damn does he miss. Real bad. And for that, man, I got to give this one just a regular C. Just passing. Because at this point, man, and maybe because the bar is so low over here in this linebacker room for so long, that I wouldn't mind taking him back on as a depth piece at this point. You know what I'm saying? Just that's all I can really see him as at this point right now. Just a depth piece, just a filling kind of guy. So pause. But yep, I'm gonna give it a C.
For me, I'm giving it a B because I think this move was more so financially team building related, but like you said, keeping a depth piece in there that can produce and be productive. So, I give the player is the player, but the move itself and the position that they did, I give that a extra grade letter. So I give it a B. I like the move. I like the depth. You know what I mean? That sets them up. And it still kind of leaves the door open to keep people wondering what's going to happen next month. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Jeremiah Loves has been mentioned. That boy, don't forget that boy, Sonny Styles. You know what I mean? So,
For sure.
That's a fact.
I think it definitely sets them up and, hooks that room up, especially with Jermaine Edmonds. And, so I like the move. I give it a B.
Now, this is the only thing I'm scared of, right? I'm going to tell y'all what I'm afraid of. That we might need a Sonny Styles, right? Because one of the things, right, that I was like lobbying for Leo Chanel, like I'm banging the table for Leo Chanel, right? Because like he's good at coverage. We don't have a linebacker that's good at coverage. We're gonna be exposed like in the middle of that joint. You know what I'm saying? Tight ends is gonna fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? So like when I think about the alternatives, like for me, I'm like, all right, Sonny Styles, of course, he's not out my head, but pause. But like I'm more like looking at Josiah Trotter. I'm looking at, my boy Harold Perkins. You know what I'm saying? And all these guys is those they thumpers, bro. Like they not cover guys neither, bro. So I'm like, oh fuck. Like I might be pinning me down to Sonny Styles, pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my only fear right now with that shit. But yeah. What you got, Black Freeze?
Before you go, Freezy, I just want to tell Shake something. I am off. Now, if they decide to go, because I know we got some visits lined up, you know what I mean? But if he decide to go, that's fine. But I'm gonna tell you what, Dean Connors out of Houston. You want to talk about a combination of ballers that can be put back with scat. I'm telling you, this no offense to my white brothers out there, but hey, backfield like I'm thinking of could be all white. Because Dean Connors is a white cat. He's from Houston. I suggest you go watch him. He can be a late round pick. You get a Sonny Styles. You do not. I guarantee you, you will not lose any productivity if you do not have a Jeremiah Love. Just throwing that out there. Go ahead, Freeze. Number
Yeah,
44,
yeah.
value that,
Dean
bro.
Connors from Houston.
I'm sorry.
Look him
Dean
up.
Connors.
I don't value that though, because when I was talking that Travion Henderson shit, I'm like, yo, home run. We need a home run guy. We need a home run guy. You was talking that scatterboo shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I'm sitting there talking about love right now, and now you giving me this Houston kid. I'm gonna check him out though. I ain't seen him,
Check him out.
but I don't know, man. I don't know if I value that shit. What's going on, Black?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, I was asking the other day. I said, who LRP crushing on this year? Pause.
Yeah, I
So
forgot.
Got it. Dean Connors.
Yeah, I
Alright.
forgot him at the time when you asked Freezy, but when he was talking about the Jeremiah and the Sonny Styles, and I'm like, I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Mhm.
We don't necessarily have to go Jeremiah Love if you want to be a stats running back. We can go Sonny Styles and hit the ass over the head again with a Dean Connors in the third or fourth. Because he is going to go late. You know what I mean? He's going to go late. Just how other people value him, but I ain't got no problem with that. You know,
Mhm.
same thing they did with Scat. That's fine. You will not be disappointed.
Mm.
Promise you.
Interesting. All right, we'll check him out. All right, yeah, I'm with LRP. I give this move a B. Micah, I think if Micah doesn't get hurt, he gets a lower version of the Leo Chanel contract. Maybe not from us, maybe from another team, because although he does have those T-Rex arms, his skill set is valuable as far as this man knows how to stop the run, man. He's pretty good with it as far as reading, especially crack tosses and things like that. He's really good at killing screens. So his skill set is a valuable skill set, and I think that's why he was obtained for at least a prove it contract. Now the injury within itself, just held him back. Him and Leo Chanel, same draft class, right? I think both of them damn near 5th round, if I'm not mistaken. Same age. So this is why we maintain him. You know what I'm saying? Because we the same style of play. He has a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? There's pardon me. He has some upside. He hasn't hit the ceiling in my regard. I think he can even get better at his actual skill set. And to hear him during the press conference today, and talk about Tremaine, because he knows Tremaine is the key to what he needs to be able to do, because he can't, stack and shed because his arms is too little. He ain't strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
So his skill set is being able to read the play and read and react. That's why a lot of times he bounces off of tackles. It's not just his arms. It's the fact that when he's taking that angle and the speed he's going at, if he don't wrap up immediately, he not going to get it. He's going to bounce right off him, especially depending off the back. Right. So I'll give this a B. Micah, unfortunately got hurt, but if he didn't, I think he would have outlived his draft status like Leo did.
Yeah, I can see that though. All right, so that's everybody, right? All right, so now we're gonna go on to Bert, the little guy right there in the corner, right there. You know what I'm saying? Little guy right there in the corner. See that man right there?
That's crazy. I saw that earlier. Salute to Man Cave.
Salute,
Man.
Peace,
right, family.
Man Cave. Peace, fam. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you hit the like and subscribe and all that. Share it to your friends, man. Help the channel grow, fam. We back. Shakedown. You know what it is.
You really got the Bert in the corner. That's funny.
Yo, that's hilarious. I saw that earlier. I ain't say that because we was in the groove, but I was like, yo.
Ernie and Bert.
I had to get one of his best pictures of Zay Hodges up there, man. You know what I mean?
That's cold.
Yeah, man.
Love you, Hodges.
Had to get
styling and profiling.
You know what I'm saying? Had to get his good side.
You say that boy dirty.
You should give my good side.
He said, the nose is blocking the camera, son.
Hey, Shakes, man, come on, lead it off.
Isaiah Hodges, man, Bert. Hey, man, you know what, man? This is a sneaky good signing, man. He
Low
came
key.
back to the team and provided a lot of help, man. He was much. Yeah, I didn't even know how much we needed him until he came back. And so they're like, oh, you know what? Bert.
Make some plays. He out
You
there
know what I'm
making
saying?
plays.
Yeah, man.
He out
Yo,
here
kid's
making plays.
Yes,
making
sir.
plays.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's a great signing for him, man. Obviously, he really loves the organization. For him to come back and all that shit, and the organization loves him. So, it's another one I'm gonna give a C+ to. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely gonna be battling for a roster spot, but I think he will win a roster spot actually, and he'll be here. So shout outs to Burt, and he's a big body receiver, much needed. So
Right.
yeah, man, it's not a bad signing, not a bad signing at all. C+.
C+ to the Burt.
Sir, man, and I'm gonna go ahead and give him a B-, man. He's come through for us a couple times in the red zone, made some good plays. Even last year, man. It's unfortunate how we kind of like as an organization and as a team, kind of like leading him along, man. Like, why don't we just give him like a stable contract, especially in this wide receiver room? Like, for real, we kind of playing with Burt for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, just cut him a
treating
decent
him
check,
like a $2 hoe.
right. Like calling them up like at 2 a.m. Like, yo, you up right now? What's up? Like,
Yeah, man.
man. Like, nah, we gotta stop that.
treat it like Lizzie, Peaky Blinders.
By order the Peaky Blinders. Right. Fam, we need depth in this wide receiver room. And knock on wood with the neighbor situation, and he's coming back, you know what I mean? Hopefully right on time and on schedule. We lack a little bit in the wide receiver room. So off the strength of that alone, I got to give this like in the B category. So yeah, B- for me, man. Burt, we appreciate you, man. For real.
Appreciate you, Burt.
I gotta be the same way though. I give it a B- too, just because of the position. It's like a strategic move to keep a player that has the value that he carries. In the wide receiver room after you lose some folks, it's the retention for me. You retain a player. You don't have to do too much in the draft at that position. I mean, as far as like multiple people. So, and I like his skill set. I genuinely like his skill set. I watched it. I went back his first tenure. I went back and looked at his film. And he's a solid player, man, and it's shown through in his transition. So I'm glad that he got another shot at being against this offense and getting some carries, getting some snaps, some catches, and see how it works out. But I ain't mad at it. Ain't mad at it at all.
Great.
Just on you. Oh, I said B-.
Oh, B-. Y'all loving Bird. Y'all loving Bird over here.
Come on, man.
I'm a Hodgins fan.
Right. Big body, paws, good hands. Come on, man. It's not to like.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, what are they doing with Hyatt? Because hopefully, rub off.
Could it be a situation where maybe the coaching, that's a miracle at this point, fam. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, we're going to get to it because there's another player on here that didn't play under the old regime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about that too.
He got resigned, didn't he, or something like that? He got a, extension or something, right?
We're going to see. I got high hopes.
Black Freezy, what you got for Burt?
Burt, vertical Burt. I give him a solid B. Only reason why I give him a solid B is because he got extreme special teams value. He guns pretty good, pause. And he's sure-handed. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those sure-handed guys. He probably shouldn't have never left the team. We probably should have gave him a medium deal just to keep him around. But the problem is like when you're a 6th-round draft pick and you don't got no ties to no coaches, nobody loves you. You're a stepchild. So that's exactly what was happening to that kid. But it was definitely a good signing. Good for special teams, fits the profile. big body receiver that can block. He can run block. So it's all fitting. It's all fitting. You know, he's not DeAndre Hopkins or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? He fits the bill. So I give it a solid B.
Right.
Solid B. Oh man.
B for Bert.
Go ahead, Bert.
B for
You got
Bert.
good grades over here, Bert. All right.
Hey, I give it credit to them, man. I mean, this is solid. This was these first couple of days is solid in team building. Like
All these damn names,
it's a
man.
chapter in team building, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
All these names before it even officially started it. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, we had a lot of hoes, baby.
I mean, yeah, and it was Harbaugh, like, man, fuck all that.
Swiss cheese
But
out
we're
there.
gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. All right. Jason Sanders.
You already got my grade, Ghost. He's with the check mark, with the question mark over
yeah. Same as the punter and shit.
Yeah.
But I actually like this kid, man. Y'all know I value the kickers. Y'all know how I feel about the kickers. I even draft one. You know what I'm saying? And this kid got a boot. He got a boot.
Right.
He really do got a boot, man. And he was kicking in some good weather at South Beach, you know what I'm saying? But still, all in all, he still had to face the AFC East, right? You still got to go to New England. You still got to go to New York. You still got to go to Buffalo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to deal with the winter.
So, yeah, man.
They be kicking.
Right? Now, the problem with him is, yeah, I mean, missed all of last year with a hip injury. So, you know what I'm saying? You can be on that notion like, oh, no, not another broken down kicker. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Before that injury, one of the top kickers in the league. The dude boots from 50, 60. You know what I'm saying? He has it. So,
yeah, he got the boot.
Yeah, he does. So, I love it if he is healthy. If he's healthy, I love this pick. We don't know.
Hey, yo, Ghost. Change my grade to the Obama meme when he's sitting on a chair looking confused. Change my shit to that. I didn't know he had a fucked up hip last year.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So that's that. You know what I mean? Coming off the injury and all that. See, the thing was, I think he was ready at the end of the season, but it was like, for what? Why? You know what I mean? At that point in time now, it's like, you might as well just, you know what I mean? Finish off, you know what I mean? Finish off on IR or whatever. So he didn't play, but yeah, he got healthy at the end of the season, and hopefully, you know what I mean, he'll be back to who he is and shit. So we'll see.
Hey, at least as long as he don't kick the ground like Fogey don't shoot.
Oh my God.
Good.
And like Young Ho.
Yeah, that's his name. I said I messed his name up.
He said, what you called him?
Not Fung Wong Chu. Yo, you out of control, bro.
Wallet, bro. Yo.
Hey, you mean to say that?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh man, I thought Young Ho was crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. For that, I would give him a grade of. I'm gonna give it a B. It would be an A if he was fully healthy, but it's a B because it's a question mark of how he's gonna come back from that hip injury. I don't know. I haven't seen him kick since that injury, so nobody has, besides people probably in Miami. So, yeah.
So you giving him
that's me. Yeah, man. So, yeah, B, because I do like this kicker. But and now saying that though, it don't get me off of a shoe, man. We still could use that 6th rounder on Dominique Zavada. I'm just saying. But go ahead, go Stone.
Right. Yeah, man. Off the strength alone that I want Gano up out of here so bad, I got to give this a B as well, man. And then, another thing with the special teams, it's been the main issue over here. Main reason is that kicker spot in particular. So, oh man, as soon as Gano get his walking papers, man, and this dude starts kicking for us, it'll be a better day over here at the Big Blue for sure. So I got to give it a B, man.
And we got LRP's grade with the Obama joint.
The Obama.
Black Freezy, what you give Sanders?
Yeah. I'm gonna give Sanders, man, a C, bro. This is Graham Gano all over again, bro. Another motherfucker with some lower body injuries that used to kick good and shit. That we fit, put on a 1-year deal to prove some shit. He come over here, do it. Then we sign him to a deal. Then he get his old ass injured. Hell no, man. I'm giving this a C. And I think Benny Sauls is going to beat him out in camp.
Yo. Oh, Lord.
Benny.
Hold on.
You heard? Benny Hill. That's my guy. You all on this kicker shit. I'm with the Benny Hill.
Fuck,
you know what I'm saying? Bend it like Benny, pause.
Hey, that's better marketing right there. I like it.
That's better marketing.
No, bend it like Benny, bro. What? Bend it like Benny. That's classic. That's
bars that.
Right
That's some bars that, man. All right. Now, a lot of these names is guys we brought back in special team guys, so I'm gonna group them all in one. But before I get to them, we're gonna talk about Evan Neal. I'm gonna move Evan Neal up, his name up to that, and we're gonna talk about him now. And Evan Neal, it's another joint, right? There's another thing that, he's my adopted son and all that. But just like when I mentioned Patrick Ricard and I got the Kool-Aid smile, I got the Kool-Aid smile with the Evan Neal because I think I'm like one of the few, you know what I'm saying? It's not many of us, but I am one of the few that sits there and still says, yo, I mean, what the fuck with Evan Neal? Like, yo, like, come on, bro. Like, last year, they moved him to guard finally. And then they ain't even give him a snap out there. He was a healthy scratch all year until the hamstring put him on IR. Like, come on, bro. What is going on, man? He didn't get a fair shot, man. He didn't get a fair shot. And that's after he done showed what he can do in run blocking as a guard in preseason. He looked pretty good, goddammit. He did.
Me. Yes, he did.
He did, man.
Yes, he did.
So why not give him a chance to show something, man? Y'all going with fucking Van Roten? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's why I ain't like Basilio. That's right there. Because he favored his guys too much. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy about this Evan Neal signing. Nobody seen it coming, pause. I didn't even see it coming because how they did him. If I was Evan Neal, I would be like, fuck y'all. A healthy scratch all year? I'm not going back there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to his credit, obviously, he does love the organization. He believes in Harbaugh, and he believes that Harbaugh believes in him. You know what I'm saying? So, in that fact, it is Harbaugh's ball to have a mauler as an offensive lineman. He loves maulers like I do. So, great that he gets a fresh start in this organization with not coaches with pre-judgment of him. You know what I'm saying? He just gets to start fresh. And he gets to show what he can do right now. And he can probably win one of those guard jobs. If not, he'll be a very solid backup for this year. So I am happy for this pickup or this signing. And my grade for it, I'm going to give it a B. That's right. For my son. B for my son.
Me either.
What you got, Ghost Dog?
Oh man, the list goes on and on how many names just got tossed to the wayside, bro. Whether it's the Deontay Banks, the Jalen Hyatts, Evan Neal, and like you said, man, he kind of had like well, we thought in the moment would have been a rebirth type of situation to his career, right? However, the poor coaching, the poor leadership, poor all around, mismanagement, it wouldn't even do it justice. So, as far as bringing him back, man, despite it all, I'm really pulling for this kid, man. You know what I mean? I'm pulling for Deontay Banks too. Even we talked about it earlier, even with the Jalen Hyatts. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to give this one like a B minus. I want to see it work out, though. That's the thing. I really want to see this work out.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm right there with you. Me and Shakes was texting in the group chat earlier. I'm like, I'm glad. I didn't know nothing about it. It did come out of nowhere. It wasn't until I was going to lunch until I saw it, and I was like, oh shit. So, and what I said earlier, another coach, another regime see things differently, and I'm giving this grade based off of that, based off of so many times we've had people come in here and hastily make decisions and send people out the door, because of whatever reasons, starting off new, somebody showing up to jail on the first day and just punching the first person, that's what it's like. It's been, what I mean, with each one of them. But this regime, Hardball and company, they took their time. It seems like, and they really, because they could have got rid of Evan Neal a long time ago. You know what I mean? They do it all the time. Come in, release players, whatever. They didn't have to wait to this free agency frenzy or whatever tampering period. They could have let them go as soon as they walked in. Dude, one GM, he let somebody go on the plane. You know what I mean? Before he even got here, for his first press conference. I think it was Jerry. I forgot who it was. Jerry something. It was a lineman, but got his butt up out of here before he even got off the plane. So I give this a B minus. I think he did play well as a guard. It's about time they finally did it. And when they did do it, they saw some fruits from that, even if it was the preseason. But what I saw was Cam Scatterboo running very well behind Evan Neal in the preseason. So, and I saw him move his feet. I'm glad they saw what we saw. They're giving him another shot and a fresh start. And I hope he, takes this as what it is and makes the best of it.
So, okay. Got a lot of love over here, Neil. What you got, Black Phrase?
I'm gonna keep it a thou, man. I'm finna keep this 100 stack. Bruh. Evan Neal's a bust, man. Okay. So here's the thing. The guard position for a tackle is where tackles go to die. Just like the safety position for cornerbacks is where cornerbacks go to die. John Harbaugh did not go to the combine because he was watching tape. And I believe he was watching tape to try to figure out who we're going to keep on this roster before he can even look at the children. And I believe, just like I said earlier about all these coaches, they see something and they're like, you know what, I could fix that. They didn't use him right. And I think they may be right on this one. Because I've been saying, since we got him, from IMG Academy to Alabama, the boy has performed better on the left side. Why you keep shoving him on the right side at right tackle, right guard, and he's getting right to the injury report? Remember, he had favor going into the season, during the summer and the spring camps, and then he got injured. Same thing with Jalen Hyatt, got injured and then fell out of favor. all of a sudden he couldn't practice. So from my perspective, I'm gonna give this a C because they think they could fix him, but if they don't use him properly and they don't fix him, Evan Neal will forever be Eric Flowers.
2.0. Lord have mercy.
That's real.
Both of them are my kids, so. But anyway,
Real quick, LRP, what was your grade again? My fault, fam.
B minus, same as yours.
Got you.
all right. Now goes to the special team guys. But before I give a grade to these guys, I want to say, like, looking at the re-signings, the signings, the mantra of, or the statement that was made by Harbaugh and others about how much that Harbaugh really liked this roster. Like, he looked at this roster and looked at it and said, yo, I can win with this. And looking at the re-signings and all that, because granted, right, like, look at the coaching staff. When he came in to the organization, he got rid of everybody but 2 motherfuckers. 2. You know what I'm saying? So he could easily came through and said, I don't like you, Evan Neal. I don't like you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And you don't even matter, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But instead, he kept a lot of these guys. He brought them back. Illuminor, brought them back. Neal, brought them back. You know what I'm saying? McFadden, brought them back. You know what I'm saying? He actually do like this damn roster more than, I mean, people actually probably even gave credit to or credit for. So that's one. Then for him to be a special teams guy and bring these special teamers back. You know what I'm saying? These guys, he's like, okay, yeah, I like him. I like what he's doing in special teams. I like what he's doing in special teams. Because granted, right? He came into the building, and today, once everything was official, y'all know who his first release was?
Who?
What's the linebacker? Chris Board. And Chris Board from the Ravens. You know what I'm saying?
Like I remember you.
He said, "Oh no, you're trash. Get him out of here."
That's what he told him.
Straight like that.
Yeah. So for these guys to be kept, he obviously liked them because he had a guy that he already knew, and he knew he was some bullshit, and he got rid of his ass quickly. All right. So for them to bring these guys back says something for them as special teams. Caleb Murphy, Art Green, Zaire Barnes, special teamers, man.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give that for that because they special teams guys. They are Harbaugh's guys. I'm gonna give it a B minus.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll give it a B plus because our special teams wasn't bad outside of the punter. Our coverage teams was pretty good, and that's what he pretty much kept. A lot of those young guys, undrafted guys that Joe Shane got off of the practice squad somewhere, which he's pretty good at. I'll give it a B plus because that is really the core of the special teams he kept outside of Kreider, which was interesting.
Right, got rid of his ass too. Get him out of here. Like, damn, I like him as a long snapper, but like somebody said in the last show, he ain't no DRC.
Hell no.
DeOssie was with us for how long? Almost 2 decades. For
Nah,
good reason.
Diassi is he's an anomaly, man. How can you snap the
Yeah.
ball and be the first man
Snap the
down
ball
there on
and
the
then
gun?
be the first one
That's
down
all
there to make
right.
the tackle. That
Crazy.
like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
That's some Rudy shit right there.
For
it. May be
real.
somebody else doing that. I just don't know, but I
I
ain't
don't
seen
see
it.
it. I ain't never
I
seen
ain't
it.
seen it.
Rudy. You can't
Yeah.
catch or do anything else but that. But
But you know, when you think
damn,
about it, man, what they building, they ain't building nothing but walls, man. Look at the size of these people. Look at the weight of these people. Why you think he kept Manhurts? That man is huge.
Right.
yeah.
He looked like a tackle.
Yep.
So I think that's why they weren't too high on Belly either, because I think Belly has more of a skill set to be a two-way tight end that we just ain't use him that way.
Mhm.
So now he went over there. He got some change too. Got some change, Belly did, to go over there and be abused by Brian again.
I think
Good
he's
for
gonna be
him,
the
though.
number one tight
He
end
don't need
too.
it.
Because
Over
the
there, for sure.
O'Quanu guy that we
Oh
was
yeah,
talking
he
about in the
went
last episode, he went to
to the
Washington.
Commanders. Yeah.
hmm
hmm Well, that's good for him then, because I think he had more two-way ability than anything, pause. So that's good for him. You know. But the way they building this team, man, they building a wall, man, and I like it. You know, and I understand everybody want to fix everything, you know, in one swoop, but you can't. We can't even fix everything in this offseason. You know, with the draft and everything, we're still gonna have some situations we're gonna come out the season like, oh, we need this piece, we need that piece, because that's the nature of the game. So, what they're doing right now to me is some stability. Now they can really start, you know, building the rooms the way they want, because if you think about it, you secure the tackle, you secure your wide receiver, which is a tight end technically, you secure the cornerback. Regardless on what anybody thinks about these pieces, these are major pieces that you have to address before you go into the draft, so you won't go
Right.
shopping hungry.
Solid moves. I mean, they're not even done yet for the lower level guys.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Waiting for
This
the market
is
just to 10 out, you know, so you don't have to pay high level for low level. You know what I mean? You
yeah.
don't have to pay big money
Hell of
for
a
low level
start.
talent because of the market depends on it. You know, like Alex Pierce is a good talent, but that money is crazy.
Yeah.
You
Mm.
know, I love Delhi. You know I love Delhi, but he just reset the slot corner the slot wide receiver market. He just reset it.
Yes,
So
he
just
did.
like Alex did, you know what I'm saying, for the outside wide receivers. But that's what the market demands. And so you go get your big market items, and to be honest with you, if you look at the money they spent, it was very minimal, because they didn't even have to touch the two contracts that they could touch if they really wanted to get after it. So I think they're just waiting for the market just to die down, and all of these guys we're clamoring for, the prices go down. The longer they wait, the closer they get to the draft. We know how it goes. Then teams are going to, you know, start releasing people left and right in a few moments. So it just makes sense to sit back and you know, watch what goes on after you get what was supposed to be your marquee pieces. I think they just missed on the cornerback portion of it because they wanted flop back.
Solid days though. They had some solid days. Well, so solid days that I remember in recent years, even for the re-signings. I know a lot of people ain't. I don't know if a lot of people are down on this or not. You know, I don't social media and all that, but to me, I like it.
I mean, from what I can, you know, gauge from the climate, I'm not, you know, up there crazy, but I'll be in and out of Elon's Twitter polls. It seems like everybody's pretty happy.
Yeah.
You know, they're picking at the Newsom a little bit, picking, of course, at the Evan Neal, but everybody's pretty happy. Seems like.
I bet you people was ready to throw Evan Neal under the bus quick, fast, and in a hurry, boy.
Yeah, because
it's like,
we just didn't see no value in him anymore.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the same for, you know, probably higher this, that. You probably get smacked some laughs.
Deontay Banks is another one.
His
Another
is even worse
casualty.
though, because he can't even run block. So his is even worse, man.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of work to do, and he put on muscle and still looks skinny.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Snoop Dogg disease.
High metabolism.
You know what I mean?
That's what I got it
Forever
too,
skinny,
bro.
bro.
I got it too. That's a low ass
I got it
dude.
too. I got it too.
But
I got
yeah,
it too.
definitely. Yeah, you know what I think who got it too is fucking Forrest, bro. Yo, his legs is still stick figure, bro.
Yeah, he mad.
Y'all see him
He
in
mad
LA?
skinny. That dude is
I'm
mad.
like,
skinny, bro.
yo, this dude on the Rams now, and I'm like, he had a good year too, but still, like,
Mhm.
it looked like any given play, them damn things is just gonna snap, like,
Yeah, he could do just about everything, but it's to support that run game. I seen him get blasted back a couple different times. Boy, he got to eat a little something.
ass legs.
Yeah, he gonna have to eat a little something, boy. Pause.
Right. Get your weight up. He needs some milk.
Wrap his legs with
He
pork
needs
belly.
some milk, some cereal, some porridge. He need all of that junk.
Like, my legs is thicker than his paws, and that's crazy.
Need to eat lard out the jar. You know what I mean?
Ah, that's the job.
Straight fat back.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Nah, you need to just fall in love. Next thing you know, he be
Hey,
fat.
there you go.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it need. Lazy
Right.
ass woman.
He be fat.
Have him do everything.
Nah, I have you eating pizza at 2 a.m,
Yeah, making cupcakes and shit.
creating the big bag.
I was thinking about this earlier, bro.
Have some more cookies. Bitch, stop
Cause
feeding me
somebody
cookies.
brought up and mentioned the fact, my bad, but somebody brought up and mentioned the fact that when we signed Likely, they was like, you think that they kind of did, like, Harbaugh did that on purpose? Like, he, like, right before he got out the building, they extended Mark Andrews, so now it's like
Oh,
so it's like now you gotta get rid of it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you know what I mean? So
Man, a lot of funny
like,
style
yo,
stuff going on over at Baltimore
yeah,
right
they
now.
like,
Straight-
yo, did he do that on purpose, yo?
because that
Yeah.
actually doesn't make any sense, really.
It don't. It don't.
This boy is 25 years old.
Right.
So
Hey.
yeah.
I'm glad we got him. This dude, I watched this kid bro people bigger than him on the
Yo.
ground. Like, where you going, son?
Oh, that's the
Mm.
most impressive part to me.
Yeah, he's a hell of a blocker.
He's a hell of a blocker, man.
In that interview I seen of him, he take pride in that too. He like, yo, you seen me block.
You see me?
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah,
see the way I threw that
I-
motherfucker
I-
downstairs? I did
Yeah, I
that.
mean, I've seen him in stature, but when I looked up the his vitals and I saw he was 245, I was like, oh, this boy is a truck.
Mm. Right.
Yeah, I ain't never seen nobody get thrown down like that without a flag.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never. I
And
said,
then as far as
Oh,
catching the
nice.
ball, he attacks the ball in the air, all hands, none of that body shit.
yeah,
So, you got to have it, bro. You got to have it.
him and Dart gonna be.
Yes,
Oh, I
sir.
can't wait,
Making
boy.
magic.
Hopefully, he could
can't
teach
wait.
Theo a little something. Get Theo on the jugs machine or something, boy. Because I
Yeah.
think it's all in his mind. It's all in his brain because he be
It's
going
either that
upfield
or get
before he
Oh,
the
you
double
know
speed.
the ball. Before he secures the ball, he already going upfield in his mind. He got to secure the ball, then go upfield.
Yeah,
big
he
enough
need a
to
ball
hit.
fight.
He
He
gonna
a
be
good
better.
ball fight.
Way better. Because when you see this kid in camp, I mean, that's your competition. Even though he's your teammate and all that,
Mm-hmm.
like, he's in your way, you know what I'm saying, as the number one tight end. So when you see, he's gonna be watching him very closely. He's gonna be watching him not drop passes, bro. This dude does not drop shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna make Theo way better, bro.
Better. He better be watching.
All right, what we got for the next slide?
Well, overall, man, I gotta give this entire free agency thus far a solid A, fam. And honestly, as I'm looking at all these grades averaging out,
Mm-hmm.
with the exception of the Obamas and the question mark, some smiley faces, it's looking like an A over here so far, man. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, those are not real grades. It's just I can't grade it because I don't know him. So I can't take credit for when he start doing good. That's all.
I know.
You
And the
know,
Obama,
it wasn't shooting in the gym.
beam.
All I could do was give you a salute and a toast. I wasn't shooting in the gym. I didn't know.
Right.
But I'm happy for it. So, you know what I mean? It's one of those, cheers to the side of the bar.
Yes, sir. But talking about funny style stuff, man. Y'all in the audience better make sure you hitting that subscribe, especially if you're feeling the vibe. Make sure you hit the like because we spitting on this mic. Straight to the next slide. Hey, yo, man. So Shakes, man. Funny style stuff going on over there in the Ravens. Max Crosby was in the building getting his physicals done. Why they had the side shorty in the building at the same time when they was courting the mean shorty is my question. With the Hendrickson in tow. In the building, fam. In the building where Max Crosby. They already had made their mind up, is what I'm saying. So what's going on, Shakes?
Yo, first of all, this shit is really weird, bro. And like a lot of people is looking at the Costa like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Fans, the media, players, teams, everybody looking at the Costa like, yo, what the fuck is you on? But to me, I just think it's like it's like this, right? Like it's like you overpaid for something, right? And then when you get it, you like, oh hell no, this shit ain't worth that money. So then like you try, you know what I mean? Bring it back and say like, yo, hold up, now I ain't mean to buy this, yo. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how it was with them. It was like, hold up, we gonna give up 2 first rounds for this motherfucker that's, you know what I mean, with this injury right here? Nah, I ain't giving up 2 first rounders now. Nah, that's crazy. Not for a guy with this injury. You know what I mean? We don't know if he's gonna come back to the same form. And we gonna give up 2 first rounders for it? No.
So real quick, I saw an interview earlier, right? I forget her name, Diana Rusia, something like that, right? She was on the Icing show, and she was basically saying that they had like 3 independent doctors on top of the team doctor look at the MRIs and all that, and they basically came to a consensus that in the short term everything was going to be all right, but the long term, because it was such a big of an investment, you got to remember, man, 2 first rounders back to back. That's the first time they've done that in franchise history. She also said,
yes.
So, but to have Hendrickson in the building at the same time, Shakes, is
that would have been a crazy defense, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit would have been a crazy defense. Everybody know Henderson is my kid, and I've been telling y'all about this boy before anybody ever known about him. I'm like, yo, this dude gets sacks. Like, y'all don't know about this? Oh, he gets sacks. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for letting him go, man. And they,
I think it was that one year when we played him. I was like, yo, y'all know about Henderson? You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna kill Daniel. He's gonna kill Danielle. You know what I mean? So, that's my boy. And it would have been some nasty shit in Baltimore if we had both of them, bro. But hey, I don't blame them for not wanting to get out the 2 firsts for that, though. I mean, it is Crosby, though. You know what I mean? I probably would have ate that pause. I probably would have ate that like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I already made the investment. I'm going to roll with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Costa was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not giving up 2 firsts for this shit. So
crazy. Pulled right out. Pause. What about you, Freezy? How you feel about this from the outside looking in?
They might have messed around and put this kid on the blacklist, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get all these different medical opinions, we talking about the top of the tops. They're paying top dollar for these opinions, whether he paying out of his pocket or the team's hours.
Right.
So, MRIs, it could definitely now they are extremely better, way better. You can see graphically all the way down to the fibers almost, right? So if they saw any distress in this guy's, knee or whatever have you, then he can't pass a physical. How could he play football? If you look at it, he had a procedure like towards the end of the year.
I think it was the
So
beginning of this year. I think it was in January, if I'm not mistaken.
it might have been. It might have been before the calendar, but he, they know something we don't know. Because obviously they what I'm saying, looking at the MRIs and the teams are kind of running away from him. The Raiders are going to have to deal with it, man, because in order for them to do that trade, he had to pass a physical.
Right.
So something's wrong. Somebody lying.
You think it was the Raiders on the shady?
It had to be. It had
shady
to be
style?
because they were the only one with the whereabouts of his medical prowess. They were the ones that knew about this stuff.
Mm.
So
Right.
did he pass the physical in order to to be eligible for this? And if he did, then how all of a sudden their doctors find it?
That man is stuck over there, bro. That's crazy.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. They might have got this kid on the blacklist or something. I don't know. He might have said something he wasn't supposed to.
Boy, you gonna play in Vegas, boy.
Forever. Forever.
Ever and ever.
Forever.
and ever.
What about you,
Oh.
LRP?
Hey, how I sound good?
Yeah, you sound
Yeah, you
good.
good.
Pause.
Cool. All right. Shit. For one, they probably found out that he wasn't a real redhead. It's like, nah, it's just love that joke. But I agree with Freezy. So the Costas PCI found out the real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey man, you didn't check this box. So I still think he'll get signed, but I think because of this revelation, it scared him, and because DeCasas, and he's been batting 1,000, for the most part. So I think that I'm like not sleeping at night, saying, I can't do it. Can't do it. Too much can happen. We get out there and, he's not up to what we saw, the player that we once saw, whatever. Can't do it. Can't trust it, which I say. Something happened where there was a trust issue. Now he don't trust him. I don't think it's so much on the player. I do believe that the player believes that he's right and good to go. But there may be something internal. So I ain't got no problem with it. Ain't my team, but as long as they don't go to Philly or Dallas, I don't give it, or Washington, I don't give it.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. Like straight to Philly with Howie Roseman, man. He might try to pull some of his moves. Might even get him for the low off of this whole fiasco over here.
Somebody's definitely going to give him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see, man. Definitely something to keep our eyes on. You hate to see a talent like that waste away in a team like the Raiders, though, man. Real talk.
Shit,
But
I think he might be all right. It might want to stick it out now.
With the Mendoza effect coming in, probably.
Just all the moves that they're doing, they had a hell of a free agency first.
Yo, for real.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
And then, like, what's so crazy, right? Because, like, this is the funniest shit, bro. Because didn't he have like a press conference or something? When he sat there, he was sitting there, like, yo, like, I let the Raiders fans down and all that. I failed and all this shit, and but it's a new journey, No, it wasn't a press conference. I think he was doing an interview. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, it's a new journey, in Baltimore, I'm a Raven now, blah 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 blah. But he was definitely like apologetic to the Raiders fans, and telling them how much like how much he wanted to win there, and how much he let them down and he failed them and blah 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 blah. All right, well, if you felt that way now, you got opportunity to win for him now. You was bullshitting, weren't you? You were bullshit. You don't want to win for them Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I failed y'all. Now, all right, well, you got opportunity to motherfucking make it right.
Right.
Yeah,
He gonna have all the chances now to make it right. Yo, poor Max Crosby, man.
Put your bags down.
Yeah,
Word.
right. I heard they sat him right back down into the owner's office, like, and he just had to break it to him, like, yeah, man, we can't do it. The kneecaps is not up to par. Sorry.
Can y'all imagine his face? Like, what?
Like, for real.
When he got that news, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, he had his family with him too. Crazy work.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, yeah, we about to move to Baltimore, y'all.
Right.
Matter of fact,
Nope.
y'all, no, y'all can take it out the bag. Yeah, take the stuff out the bags. Just take the stuff out the bags.
Like that, goddamn. I said, we ain't going no goddamn.
We ain't going nowhere. Crazy work.
My Lord.
How y'all feeling about the Jet fans going crazy? They went and got Gino back.
Yo.
They going crazy. They like, man, this bum quarterback.
Fam, there's an expression. What is it? You always end up where you started or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a prime example of that, man. Now, it's crazy because I see a lot of things in the future because of this. This is definitely a catalyst, right? You're probably not going to see Justin Fields ever see the field again after this, right? Right, okay. Well, until that happens, Shakes, this is how I'm feeling. And Aaron Glenn is definitely going to be out that building, probably before the year is over. And I hate to see it. I hate to say it. However, fam, Geno Smith, when you got other dudes out there like the Malik Willises or even like the Kirk Cousins, you really going to bring Geno Smith back, fam? That's crazy, bro.
Man, Justin Fields is going to be an extra on ATLs and young TIs.
Right.
He
might be playing in the CFL, if he so chooses to continue to play. You know what I mean?
Jets keep Jets doing what Jets do.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
I see him align with Aaron Glenn. He has learned some things, and he's a better quarterback than when he left.
For sure.
Right.
For sure. What I mean? So I don't. It's a good bridge. My thing is, they said I think the sports pundit said that they like it because of the veteran leadership. That very, very well may be true. I know that was an issue during his first tenure there. So we shall see. But the Jets stay doing Jet things. So we shall see.
So for me, and I get why Jet fans feel the way they feel, right? If I was a Jet fan, I would be sitting there like, Geno? Come on, man. I get it. Especially like the taste is a little sour in their mouths from it. Pause from the first thing. I get it. I do understand. But from a guy outside looking in, like, I'm not a Jet fan. I don't have no, you know what I mean? I have nothing. You know what I mean? No stake in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And for me to be in that and just look from outside looking in, I don't think it's a bad move. Like y'all said, a bridge guy, right? So if, you know what I mean, what was your other alternative this off season? Now somebody said Kirk Cousins, but I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like, what else was your other alternative? The dude Moore went back to school on you. You got the number 2 pick, and you can't even get the fucking quarterback. And shit, there's only one quarterback that's up there, right?
Right.
So there's limited guys that you could go for, right? And this is one of the best in the free agent market right now. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best. He could be a bridge guy for you.
He
You know
can
what I mean?
only be a bridge
Yeah,
guy.
like hold it down for the young man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now you're like, well, who's the young man? You know what I'm saying? Well, they could do anything. They got the second and the 16th pick, right? And the 16th pick, they can go ahead and choose Ty Simpson and let him learn under Geno. You never know.
I don't
You
think
know what I'm
that's gonna happen.
saying?
I think they're holding their.
So
I think they're holding on to their rounds until the
maybe,
next year.
maybe, cause that's the draft, and they got 2 picks in that one too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you get
That's
a
an Archie
Geno to
Manning
hold it down
situation.
for a year. You know what I'm saying? Until you really solidify your guy. I don't think it's a bad thing. To me, I'm not looking at it as a bad thing. I get why they mad, and I get the sour taste in their mouth. Pause. I can get why they critiquing it. I get why they so mad. But at this, when you really look at it in a football standpoint, for me, looking at it in a football standpoint, I'm like, this is a good deal for them. To me, how y'all
Easy.
Hmm?
how y'all see the
Easy.
Geno and Jet on the Jets, man? How y'all feeling about that?
Yeah, it's he's not the same Geno. It's different leadership, but I don't understand Geno. Why the hell you keep coming back to New York, bro?
Right.
New York ain't doing
Right.
nothing good for you. I don't know why you keep coming back here. You must like the strippers or something, the bartenders. I don't know.
City of
But
broken dreams for him.
yeah. I mean, the whole situation with that is that I think it will be good for the Jets, but the Jets are the Browns. They got this stink on them. I don't know if they got something that they need to come out with too, some Epstein shit. I don't know, but they got some stink on them. So I don't think this bodes well for Geno, unfortunately, because it just seems like the culture of the Jets is just they're just not a winning team. It's just terrible. I hate that. For what's the head coach name again, my man? Uh,
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn. I hate that for Aaron Glenn. You know what I'm saying? The Aaron Glenn dance. He ain't doing that too much. But yeah, he'll be gone after this year, and Geno will be there looking stupid again with the Harry Tubman braids. So I don't think it bodes well for them long term, but they may get some some short sustaining wins out of this. Who's in their wide receiver corps?
Garrett
Nobody.
Wilson and nah, they got guys, bro. Wilson and Adonai Mitchell.
Wilson and who?
Adonai Mitchell from Texas last year.
Oh, Adon Mitchell. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, I got you. All right, well, it is what it is on that one. You know what I mean? I think the Jets are the Browns. Hold on, I think someone's knocking on the door.
They got a couple names over there in the wide receivers. Yeah, I was gassing it, but oh man, the Harriet Tubman braids, that was crazy, Freezy. You almost made me choke on my cracker I was chewing. That was crazy.
No, my thing is, and what Freddie said about it was, yeah, I mean, he feels sorry for Aaron Glenn, and I do too because, like, and this is even before they got the Geno shit. I was sitting there like, this is some bullshit for Glenn, right? Because he is not able to get his quarterback. He's not able to say, I got my quarterback in the building, and I either won or lost with my guy. You know what I'm saying? And he may not ever get that chance with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? So it's just unfortunate for him. And now he's going to have that stink on his resume. Like when he does go for another head coaching job years down the line, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, it didn't work out for the Jets, man. They stunk. But, I mean, what quarterback did he have? So I don't like it for him. It really sucks. But it is what it is. I want to there's 2 more topics that I wanted to talk about before we get up out of here. Steve Tiss. Steve Tiss sat down. He said, I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave my stakes to my kids. You know what I mean? And I'm going to deal with my legal troubles. How y'all feeling about Steve Tiss stepping down?
Go ahead, Freezy.
my bad. Yeah, my bad. Was closing statements?
No, I was on Steve Tish stepping down and giving a
Ah,
stick to his kids.
the transfer of wealth is what we're talking about here, because that's all
Yeah.
that happened. Because what he did was he took his shares and put them in a trust for his kids. So this is like
Yep.
when they shoot up the club, and then the police and everybody and the health inspectors and the fire department come in and realize they were under code and they shouldn't have been open. So all they do is change the name of the club and reopen about a month later. That's technically
Mm.
what this is. So Steve Tish is not going to, well, from my understanding at the current moment, because things are all still developing, that he won't face any charges based off of what his dealings with that demon. I to be honest with you, I didn't look into his portion of the files because I have been looking into those files. They're crazy, but I haven't looked into his portion of it or pulled his name up as of yet to see all of his dealings. But any dealing is the same as signing your name with the devil. So we just saw a transfer of wealth. He's trying to get away from the media portion of it. From my understanding, he's still going to be around the team, which is interesting. So all of his things is more financial than it is, him being the team guy and speaking out for the team. You won't be seeing him speaking out for the team anymore publicly. But they said he's still going to be in the building and around the franchise. So I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, that's crazy. LLP, how you feel about Steve Tish stepping down and giving his stakes to his kids?
Man, shit, you probably should live with this. Don't even get me started, though. I'm going to relinquish my time based off of what Freezy just said.
Gotcha.
That's exactly what he did, but whatever, man. Folks can do despicable shit all day and just move it to the side and capitalize on it still.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Ain't really much to say outside of, I guess it's a good thing he's going to be out of the public eye at the same time. You know what I'm saying? When the transfer of power, which, that's what the money is, really.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
That's
money's
that's what the wife told him to fucking do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because money is just it's an idea, right? But that's all that is, man. He's just keeping it in the family, make sure the power stays where it's at, and he's just gonna fade into obscurity, man, and do what he does in the shadows, like what he usually did. It's just he's gonna have some legal situations to worry about in the meantime. So that's all. Oh yeah, and if you haven't done so already, man, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe to the tribe, man. We're trying to do things over here. Also, since we're on the Tish situation, make sure you go watch that movie Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise. Make sure you do that.
Yo, I try to go back and watch
Stanley
it.
Kubrick.
You can't even watch the shit, bro. You gotta go through some steps to watch it. Shit crazy. You gotta pay for it and all this. And I've seen it before.
You got a VPN, brother? If you got a VPN, I can show you the way.
He got you.
Yeah, I know.
I got you. Just get a VPN. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
This is the way.
Mm-hmm.
This is the way.
The last topic I want to talk to before we go into these closing statements is LLP's other son. Like, which one? Kyler Murray is visiting Minnesota tomorrow. Do they deal done? Is he going to Minnesota?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, they might as well do it because it's looking like that kid ain't the one right now. And you might as well have an insurance policy for him. You let two of them already get out the door. So you might as well just do it, because although they couldn't afford it, which they probably could have, who knows? But they should have kept Daniel around for, at least two more years or so to help that kid get along. But same thing with Sam Darnold. They keep letting him out the building. So Kyler, go over there, man. Do his thing. He going to get a check somewhere.
And you just brought up that fact, so let me, for those who don't know, if you're under a rock somewhere or you just go through YouTube to get your info and news. Indiana Jones, for what Ghost Dog calls him, I call him Danielle. Yeah, I mean,
2
just
years
inked a
secured the
$88
bag
million bag,
yet again.
2 years, 60 million guaranteed. Shout outs to Danielle for robbing these goddamn teams like Kirk Cousins. You might as well call him 50 Cent. How to rob?
Shout out to him.
Yeah, the new Kirk Cousins, man. He out there getting that money, huh? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at him, man. The NFL don't love you. You know what I'm saying? You beat your body up, mess around, get CTE, be all jammed the hell up. Especially the way this boy get injured, you know what I'm saying, towards the end of the season, just about every season. So all of that, and when he got injured, they had the nerve to put him out there to try to plant on that leg. So yeah, give me all that damn money. All of it.
For
What's
real.
wrong with you? I can't even walk. I need mine. I got to have it.
Crazy work.
Real.
Crazy.
Got to put these bars in the tub now. Fucking with y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Every night is ice tub.
Real. That's already 6,000. How much it's gonna cost to redo this shit?
That is crazy.
Well, you know what I mean? That's it. As far as free agency, the legal or illegal, no, it is legal. Legal tampering period. Legal tampering period is over. Free agency has officially began today. And we made all these moves, man, that we just discussed about, and we ain't done, man. It just started, right? So,
Far from
free agency ain't done. The Giants ain't done, and
draft around the corner.
but we can definitely look forward to the draft with what we know now. You know what I'm saying? So, we can definitely have a little more indication, and people can sit there and not speculate so much now more, you know what I mean? It's a little narrowed down now. You know what I'm saying? It's a little narrowed down now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yo, real quick, before we go off real quick, Ghost, if you go pull up that slide if it pulls up there. I just want to ask some questions real quick. If you can pull that up.
Ooh, okay.
So we know Linda Baum got signed. What happened with the Wyatt Teller? Are we still connected? Because I saw that the Giants were down on him. And I think that was reported by Jordan Renan. And are these other two brothers on this slide of viable products? Kevin Zeitler again. I know he's like 70 years old, but and the Falele guy, who I pretty much think is he's not really good. He's just big for nothing.
He's doodle. He's not really good. He is ass.
He's big for nothing, bro. Remember I told you tackles go to guard to die? He went to guard to die and he's dead.
He's ass cheeks. And they gave him a shot at guard. They actually seen him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do nail shit. They actually seen him and he's still trash. He's garbage.
He actually played some snaps. But what about Zeitler?
I don't know. I don't know. I would like Zeitler. And I mean, if that was the guy, yeah, that's cool. I just don't know how he feels about the Giants organization, because it's like he had numerous opportunities to come back. I mean, we do need guards, you know what I mean? So, but he just never would or never did, and he'd go somewhere else. So I don't know if he has a sour taste in his mouth with the organization and say fuck them, or it's just like he's just like, I've been there, done that, so I tried these other teams. But if they want me back, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's like that or not, so I don't know. But he's still a good guard, even though with the age, he's still doing it. He's still doing his thing. It's like offensive linemen, they get better with age, man. Like fine wine and shit.
Yeah, as you can see, there's some numbers up there. Yeah, he's all right. He's pretty good, but he's still allowing some stuff. Just like Wyatt Teller, if you look, 24 pressures, 3 sacks. That's a lot. So I don't know if he was nicked up.
I don't really look at Teller as a pass protector. He's a mauler. You know what I mean? He's that run guy.
Yeah,
And
well,
I
we still
like
got to throw the ball. We still got to throw the
I
ball.
know, but we got enough guys, bro, to pass protect. We need ballers.
Well, no, I'm just saying we still got to throw the ball, and if he giving up 24 pressures, ooh, Lord. So I think
There's a lot of
that's why they're waiting. You see that cap hit that's down there, right? 8.2. I think they're waiting to get that lower. On all these type of veterans, I think they trying to look at these numbers. Ain't nobody paying for that, bro.
Right.
Y'all finna come in at the 5 and below.
5 and below.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's where you get the funnel cake mix from.
That's
Yo,
where you
what?
get the, you know what I'm saying? All the discount
What?
situations.
What?
The discount phone cases
And
and all
they
that.
be
You know what I
having
mean?
the old fashioned candy that you can't even buy no more, bro. And they be
Mhm.
5 and below is the shit.
5 and below ain't too bad.
Yeah, 5 and below is the shit.
Nah, that's 5 and below ain't nothing but the overstock warehouse that Timu and them don't want.
Right.
Hey, that's fine. I've been making some bomb ass funnel cakes.
So yo, fuck that. I love my funnel. Yeah.
And you know I love my candy. But go ahead.
But yeah, man. I think we're gonna wind up with one of these guys, and it may be the Falele dude, man, because
No.
we connected to him.
Yeah.
So he may be coming
No,
in here with some bad
I'm
habits.
hoping
Hope it's
that
the Wyatt Teller.
Teller because Teller has a
Right.
connection with the offensive line coach, and that's what I'm hoping. But go ahead.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
nobody's talking about Joel Patino. Nobody. It's like
I know,
there's
right?
no market. There's like no market.
Yeah,
So I
that's
didn't even
crazy.
see him around at all. I know he's an older statesman too, but damn,
He 35.
they had him up there in the top 100 the NFL as far as free agents. I was like, wow, look at that.
I seen him too.
Yeah, I'd be with
Yeah.
that. I'd be with Latino, Teller, and Falele.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about the Falele kid.
No Falele,
I don't know
bro.
about that.
I know that's his
All right,
friend.
bro. I
but
watched
he's
him in
doodle,
Minnesota,
right?
bro. Watched him
All right,
in
so what do you
Minnesota.
see?
I
What do
like
you
him.
see in the Falele dude? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. What do you see?
His pause, bro.
Pause.
You put his hands on you, you pause, and you gonna move you. I just don't. I see him doing better. I like his feet. I like his hands. I like his strength. He's strong as fuck.
Yeah. So
And
this
he's
is
just-
Evan
he
Neal.
covers
This is
the
Evan Neal's
sun.
daddy.
Undisciplined. He gonna give you hella penalties. He gonna fucking like.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
dude,
that
he gonna
part
give you
needs
hella
work.
pressures. Like he is trash, bro. I promise you.
You just gotta get in a good groove. I think you just need a good sensei. As far as the player, I believe in the player. Just something. You just need a good sensei because he started out well for y'all. You gotta admit that he started out well. Something happened where he declined, but he started out well.
I ain't started out shit.
How old is he?
Motherfucker struggled.
Like 26.
They seen what you seen. Like the
27.
He's
potential.
26.
26,
And the
27.
potential. They seen what you seen and the potential. He's
Oh,
big.
yeah,
He's
we might wind
6'8".
up with him then.
The dude is 6'8". You know what I'm saying?
He's huge, bro. He's still young.
Yeah, that's why he
Like,
got that 30 pressures because he's 6'8".
Doodle.
Playing guard.
Trash, bro.
Got no bend. Ain't no pulling. with
Yeah,
this
I don't
dude.
know why he playing guard though. He too tall for that.
Trash.
This might he
He's
got
a
the
right
Mekhi
tackle.
Becton effect, right? And I'm with you, Shakes, if you want to do the Marlin situation, but once again, we're gonna have to pass the ball eventually. So my question would be to you: who would you rather be there, Daniel Falele or Van Roten?
Neither. But if I had to pick, bro, Van Roten, bro, Falele is trash.
Okay.
But
He
I
that
don't
bad,
understand
Shakes?
why he playing
Real
guard
for
though. He's a bona fide right tackle.
He can't move his feet. That's the problem. That's why they move you to guard.
Right.
Because you can't move your feet.
Right. You on the island, man. If you can't handle the island walking, you got to go into the phone booth. That's how that goes.
Mhm.
I send his ass to somewhere to work on it.
You see that APY 10 milli? Oh hell no.
Tell his ass to go run some dude. I send him to Serena Williams. Go play some tennis. Side to side.
God.
Move your damn feet.
You know what I mean? Footwork.
Unorthodox training, you fucking with me.
Yeah, I mean, for Lele, he's Samoan. He should be able to do them dances or something. Come on, bro.
Hey,
Move your feet.
I like the Usos, bro.
Right? And
Straight up,
brutal,
man.
son.
But yeah, all right. That's all I wanted, man. I
That's a
wanted to
good
see. You
slide
know what
right
I'm
there.
saying? I appreciate it, bro. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to see if, because these are more than likely going to be the guys that we wind up with. One of these guys is going to be the guys we wind up
Please
with.
don't let it be wild, though.
Mm.
I'd be
Yeah,
happy with either one of them.
I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not gonna complain at all.
either.
I got to see
Who's our offensive line coach?
Mike Bloomgren
He
came
said, who?
from Cleveland.
Oh,
Jedrick
okay.
Wills and all of them folks.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Remember at one time they had a premier line at one point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good mixture of veterans and children up there, but they got nicked up. A lot of them started getting nicked up, and I think that's really why Wyatt had that bad E. I think he was playing nicked up as well.
Yep.
But that's still on your jacket. It's on your record. It's on your resume. So you're gonna have to wait, son. That price tag right there, the 8.2, that ain't for you. You're gonna have to wait, boy. We'll get you straight, man, with a little 4.8. We'll get you straight.
Right.
There you go.
That's a fact.
Give him the 2.5. You know what I mean?
Well, all of this is gonna have to be incentive laden. They're gonna have to be incentive based, right? So
Yeah. So they gave a receiver. Who did they give? They gave a receiver a incentive lace contract. No, daggone well, he ain't gonna make that shit. I
who?
forgot
Darius
who it
Slayton?
was. What? Well, yeah, Darius
Yes.
Slayton.
Slayton, right. That's
I
the
remember
did
those
that.
numbers.
Yeah, they did it again this year with a player. I forgot who it was. But yeah, you're right. I don't know why they do that. And then what I found out in this agent class is that the agent is the one that sets this up, but the agent talks to the player about, you know what I mean? And that's how those incentives get put in the contract based off of the conversations that the agent has with the organization or the ball club. Like, yo, why would you agree to that? You know, daggone well he ain't gonna make it. Real, especially if you're the third receiver, but you're supposed to get 1,000 yards. Like, how many teams got 3,000-yard receivers?
NFL's a cold world, man.
Yeah, and it's very nepotistic. It's based off of your relationships.
Yep.
So if you're a player who came in and didn't do what you were supposed to do, and you didn't establish your relationships either, you're not even going to wind up nowhere on special teams.
Facts.
So
that's crazy. You sitting up there doubling down on somebody else's talent. My player can make that. They be like, yeah, whatever.
I learned that.
Right. And they set the deal because they know they ain't gonna get it, but the agent don't give a shit because he still get the commission off the contract.
Yeah.
And then on to the next one.
Man, listen, man. I'm so happy, man, that Harbaugh is in this building, putting his stake on this shit, man, marking his territory, putting his mark on the team. And like y'all said, a lot of times and a lot of shit or a lot of things that goes on in this league is nepotism. It's this guy knows me. I mean, I know him. So, he's available, he's free. Well, give me my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be like that. And even when you take a new job, like I said before, you take a new job, you're gonna want somebody to relate what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may not come across the way you're trying to spit it out. Pause. You're gonna need somebody else to, transfer it and translate, excuse me, to the other guys that just ain't understanding and put in a different way. Or showing that on the field. You know what I mean? Oh, this is how he wants you to do things. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't block like that. You block like this. You know what I'm saying? So of course they're gonna bring in these guys that knows how they like things and how they want to do things. So that's a lot of reasons why I liked Harbaugh as well. Just the relationship, the players that he has under his you know what I mean, his tutelage that, you know what I mean, will look at our team and say, oh, you know what I mean, who's over there? Harbaugh? Oh yeah, man, I had so much success over there with him. I'll go back over there with the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go over there with him. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's the reason why I liked it. Well, not the reason, but one of the reasons why I like this signing. Um, is we gonna be able to actually get fucking players. You know what I'm saying? That talent, and these players are not gonna look at the team and say, "Oh, I ain't trying to play for him." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, and it had that stank on this organization as far as Dable. People didn't, you know what I mean? He's not ideal. He's not an ideal coach to go, oh, I want to go play for Dable. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Right.
that. And then Shane ain't had no relationships. You know what I'm saying? People don't know him. The players don't like him. You know what I mean? He was named the worst GM in the league. You know what I mean? According to the players. So yeah, I mean, this is the type of relationship that he has, and the reputation that he has around the league. So it's like, who the fuck was really gonna come to the Giants with those two at helm? And
Mm.
we seen nobody was. But now with Harbaugh, look at all these names. You know what I'm saying? Got Raven
Hmm.
fans, we got Giant players, we got Bears guys, we got guys from Seattle. We get you know what I mean? We all over
Oh
the place
my.
with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
so, and that's because he has the relationship and the reputation of being a great head coach. So,
Mm.
all good things, man. Free agency was great. The coaching staff hiring, all of this shit was just great. This has been an awesome, amazing all season, man. As a Giant fan, as a fan of hard nosed physical football, uh, old school style football, this all just favors everything that I love about football. And that's why I'm ecstatic about Harbaugh being in Big Blue, because now I'm gonna fall in love with the game all over again. You know what I'm saying? This is me having Eli Manning as a Giant. You know what I mean? I ran around neighborhoods saying, "We have a Manning." I have that feeling now. I can run around these neighborhoods right now and be like, "We have a hardball." But yeah, I mean, guys in Baltimore gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up, man. Fuck you." You know what I'm
What your
saying?
leaders?
Because he just came from here. So you know what I'm saying? I can do it,
Yes,
but
yes.
I ain't gonna
Fuck
get it.
you
Because,
too.
yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna get
Remind me of
good
like coming to
feedback from
America.
everybody around here. But all in all, man, we have a hardball, baby. So closing statements, man. I'm gonna start with you. Go start with what you got for the people.
Yeah, man, just stay tapped and tuned in. Make sure you hit the subscribe for the tribe, hit the like button and the notification bell. I can't stress that enough. You know what I mean? You want to see better content, you want to see this channel grow, gotta make sure you share with the friends, share with your mama, your brother, your sister, whoever. Share it with the dog. Make a profile for the dog you tap it the like button with. You know what I'm saying? That being the case, man, give y'all a big blue salute and a peace.
Mm.
Peace.
Now, Black Freezy, what you got?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Peace to the family, man. Yeah, it's been so far, a couple good days of free agency. Hopefully, the Giants close it out strong. And continue building up the roster so we don't go shopping hungry in the draft and reaching, and because when you get reached, you get hit in the kidneys and the rib cage. You don't want to be reaching. Um, I want to definitely say thank you for everybody staying up with us this early in the morning talking about Giants football. We appreciate everybody. Make sure you run up and sub up, like and subscribe. Please join the tribe. And if you can, man, anybody that loves Giants football content, make sure you text this show to the last person you text in your phone. You know what I mean?
Right,
We
right,
appreciate y'all for listening, liking, and subscribing, man. This is the Shakedown. Even though this is That's on Giants show, we are literally family. You're gonna see us streaming all over everywhere.
right.
That's just how this goes. And just stay tuned, man. We're building something over here at the Shakedown 2.0. This is the show. Black Freezy, and I'm home. Peace.
No doubt. And before you go, LRP, I just want to let the people know, man, it's the first time that we posted on the new Shakedown YouTube channel. That is the Shakedown Shakedown 2.0 on YouTube. So DA Shakedown 2.0 on YouTube. Please go subscribe to it. We're gonna be throwing up the Shakedown podcast as I spoke on earlier. Shakedown podcast will be Saturday, the reunion show, man. So y'all definitely stay tuned for that. So you want to not miss that. I mean, who wants to miss that, man? If you don't want to miss that, please go over there and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And even hit the notification bell so you know when we go on live each and every week. But LRP, what you got?
Yeah, man. Good to be back with the brothers, bro. So right at home. Good to be back with the brothers. We back.
Yo, my bad, LRP, real quick. My bad. Real quick.
Good?
I just want to let everybody know after the show is over, we're gonna have the links posted in the description for the shake. Pardon me, I didn't hit the mute button on myself.
Yeah, I was like, what happened?
It's gonna be in the SME chat. It's gonna be in Dogs chat, Minds, so you can everybody. The Shakedown 2.0. The link's gonna be there. Like and subscribe, join the tribe. My bad, guy family.
No, you good, man. Yeah, just like you said, man. We back. Feels good to be back. Stick around definitely to be on the lookout for the Shakedown shenanigans. You know what I mean? With LLP and the crew. You know what I mean? And hey. Go Giants, new season. The league year started today. NFL football started today. And we're gonna be here for the ride, man. Go Giants. Appreciate everybody.
Absolutely. LRP, Black Freezy, Ghost Dog, and the rest of the crew. You know what I mean? Either chose one from the Bronx. J-Rock, same difference. Y'all know the crew, man. Y'all know what it is, man. So, man, this was a great episode of That's on Giants, like my boy said. This is That's on Giants, but y'all look out for the Shakedown when we form like Voltron and shit. You know what I'm saying? But please, all the channels, like he said, it's gonna be in the description. Please go subscribe to all the channels that we putting up there, man. It's a community. This is the Shakedown community that we building right now. So y'all join the community, man. Move in. You know what I'm saying? Move in.
You appreciate the work. You know what I mean? And enjoy that fresh paint smell in the new channel over there, the Shakedown. You feel me? 2.0.
Yes, sir.
No doubt, man. But man, it's been a great episode. Like I said already, but I had to say it again. It's been a great free agency, man. It's been a great week to look at what our team is doing, and we actually doing something and not being angry like, yo, all these dudes flying off the board and we ain't get one. We only got one dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's how we usually be. It's not this year, bro. Totally different, baby. Totally different. So I expect everything to be different. Motherfucking coaching staff hiring was different. We did that shit unorthodox. Sent that motherfucker to Baltimore at his doorstep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sent them to his doorstep. Coughlin was like, what you doing? You better go over there.
You better go
on
down there.
You better go over there and knock on his door. You know what I'm saying? But from that process to the players, the combine, this free agency shit, you know what I'm saying? Like everything has been good. Everything's been good. Like everything has been going our way. So hopefully it keeps going that way, man. Leading off to the draft, to the camp, and to the season, man, and hopefully to the playoffs, and then my mouth to God's ears to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Nothing but good times going forward, and there's nothing but good times for the Shakedown going forward, man. We've been losing and covering losing content for so long.
Yo, fam, what are you to come back? You know what I'm saying? To winning content.
You know what I'm saying?
We on the way. We building.
Back. You know You know what I'm
Vinny
saying? So
G, salute, man. What's good? What's good?
looking forward to it,
Peace,
man.
peace, family.
Shout outs to everybody in the comments section, everybody that left the
Vinny.
comments, man. Y'all was going up with the comments, man. We appreciate that.
Right.
Leave a comment in the regular section if you missed the live, man. Leave a comment, man. You know what I mean? Whatever we was talking about, we talked about something and you like, hell no.
Tell us
Speak
how you
on it in the
feel.
comments, man. If you like,
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well,
That's what it's
speak
there
on it
for.
in the comments, man. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, with that being said, man, like we always say around this time, I don't expect y'all agree. Damn sure expect y'all understand. Understand? Don't get shook up because we keep shit live. It's the shakedown with the New York Giants on that drive for 5. And it is a drive for 5 now. Take us away, Coach Dog.
Shoot.